Boop. Hello. Hello, everyone. Let's do that. Yeah. What is up, everybody? Happy gosh, I can almost Halloween to you. Hope everybody's doing well. Happy Halloween live stream. Must still be getting my costume on? No, it's on. I know it's hard to tell. Mine's a little hard to tell. I'm Jim Hopper from Stranger Things. Yeah, you should. Yeah, and we gotta show why I'm Jim Hopper, because we've got you can't. It's kind of hard to see right now, but look, we've got Jim Hopper and Joyce. We've got Joyce from Stranger Things here as well. You gotta do your will.
I can't.
You can't do it on command. It just has to be.
Well,
it's perfect. It's really, really good. Really good. We took a picture earlier, and she's got like a great Winona face. She does it really well. She does it really well.
With my mismatchy, my hair color.
Mismatchy. I'm gonna get back to our QOD here. All right, we got Hopper and Joyce in the house here for our first costume. We've got another one to show you here in a little bit. Tony Spark. Well, Joyce. I could like flare my nostrils to be Hopper. I don't really know how to do Hopper. Our favorite Halloween movie. That is the discussion today. Favorite Halloween movie. Elise dropping the Tower of Terror. It's not on Disney Plus, but it is on YouTube.
My favorite.
Oh, Tower of Terror. You know what Haunted Mansion? They have that movie out as well, right? With Eddie Murphy, essentially. Yeah. We were watching that. We were discussing actually which came first, the like a movie, a story, or the ride. And the ride actually came first. It's been around since what, the 70s? Isn't that what we said? The ride has been around for a long time. Joyce Brown, love hearing the name Joyce. Yeah, she's dressed as you for Halloween. Look at that. Nightmare on Elm Street. Candy CLKB, thank you so much. Haunted Mansion, yeah, Haunted Mansion is good. Halloween Town, Beetlejuice, Halloween Town series. Yeah. Hey, Crystal, it's your gosh heckin' birthday. Happy gosh heckin' birthday to you. Caden Thunder, Terrifier 2. Yeah. Who Caden Thunder is not Art the Clown today. Yes. Unfortunately for other people, fortunately for me. Elizabeth dropping a 5 said hello, happy to attend my first Wednesday live, usually work in the evening. Thank you so much for the super. Welcome to the Gosh Heckin' Live. A Wednesday one. Lauren, welcome to the Gosh Heckin' Thunder crew. Heck yes. Hello baby. Your birthday is on Halloween? Happy gosh heckin' early birthday to you. That is amazing. It's your mom's birthday today. You bought her flowers. Cool pug. That is amazing. Happy gosh heckin' birthday to you. And it will forever be Charlie Brown's Great Pumpkin, a movie which Navy Thunder still has not watched. That is really good. We've got to post it to VIP. We've got a good photo of our
Sorry.
Bojangles. We've got a good photo for the Hopper Joyce costume that Tater's going to throw up on Instagram. Fine Breezy member for 24 months says Scream 3. Halloween 2 is a close second. Scream 3, the Scream series is pretty darn good. It's been a long time since I've seen those. Have you seen all the Scream movies? We might need to go back and
it's been a minute. I guess after Stranger Things we can
we can
pivot. Or maybe for Halloween or something.
Yeah, we do a Halloween movie-a-thon. At least sending out a gifted membership on the YouTube side. Janice Carnegie, welcome to the Gosh Heckin' Thunder crew, courtesy of Elise. Elise, thank you so much. Heck yeah. What's up, Magic Drop? Don't have a fave per se, Joyce, but Rosemary's Baby, Exorcist, and Thinner are older favorite. Thinner, I don't think I've heard from or heard of. Joyce, you're watching Scream 5. What was the other one up there? The Exorcist. Have you ever seen The Exorcist, Tater?
I have not.
Oh, then we got to watch that on Halloween. You're gonna hate it. It's wonderful.
I don't know.
You're gonna we're gonna watch it. You're gonna hate it. It's great. You got to watch it elevated too, so it's like extra scary.
I don't think so.
Oh man, The Orphan.
I should have been
Halloween and Twitches I haven't seen. Mark Jag, your German last name, you're related to the Headless Horseman? Really? That is amazing. Oh, Smile, Caden. Smile's a creepy movie. yeah, there's... Anna Brecker, member for 27 months, says it's good you still have a couple of days to introduce Navy to Charlie Brown's Great Pumpkin. You know what? Every time we're looking through the list of potential Halloween movies, we bring it up, and she's like, I don't want to watch that. I'm like, really? The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown? Thinner's a Stephen King movie. Oh. You don't like Freddy Krueger?
I'm traumatized from my childhood, so no Freddy for me.
Oh man.
No, thank you.
Hey, also check this out back here. We've got the backdrop has been Halloweened here, including a portrait of Tony's knee up here up top. It's got Tony's knee right there. Tony Spark has a costume. He'll be making an appearance later. After we achieve, which goal is it? The YouTube goal. The YouTube goal is for 15 Super Chats 5 and up for a spicy Best Redditor update story, plus the Tony costume reveal, and we have a game to play with you. We're going to unlock the first game on the TikTok side, which is a goal of 4K pumpkins. That's for a spicy mother-in-law story, and game number 1. We have some games to play with you today. They're just short, little, fun, interactive-y kind of games, but it's something to make it a little more Halloween-y. You know what I mean? Hey, Misbehaving sending out a gifted membership on the YouTube side as well. Amanda Sanchez, welcome to the Gosh Heck and Thunder group, courtesy of Misbehaving. Paid it forward. Look at you. You did it. You done did it. That is awesome. We don't watch a lot of horror in our house. We're not big horror fans. Now, Caden Thunder loves horror movies. The gorier the better, right? Like that's his vibe. You wouldn't know it from looking at his Halloween costume today, which you'll get to see in a little bit. But yeah, he's a gore fan. Not politically. Horror movie, yeah. Dylan Sprague dropping the pumpkins there. Heck yes. He invented the internet. What do you mean? Lovely Lisa dropping the pumpkins there as well. Haunted Gal, Grandma Shark, Caitlin Maletti, hey, dropping the Hondo pumpkins. Karen Shaper Cutter, Doroshko, Ali Bean, Doroshko again, Candy, Aunt Sue, Melissa Elliott dropping the Hondo, Joyce Brown with the super popular La La Land, Just Mags, R. Hofton, Janine Benham, Cindy Lou, Susie Q. Thank you guys so much. Shadow Wolf, see you there as well. That Alaska Girl dropping the Fetty 1 pumpkins. Melissa Elliott, Christian Museum Girl, Alaska Girl dropping 65 more. You guys are jumping back into it. Look at you go. Keisha Rogers, Fane, Trisha G, Callie Knight, Smash Lee. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate the love. We're going to have some fun today. Not all the stories we read today are going to be Halloween focused because that's just impossible to do. But we do have a few Halloween stories in there. Open Wings Homestead horror, but not specifically Halloween. You're a sucker for the Ed and Lorraine Warren movies. Have not seen those. The Conjuring? Oh. What was the like something Connecticut? Some kind of haunted house? I don't think so. Yeah, I can't remember, but it was a true story, and I went to school. The Haunting in Connecticut, maybe that's it. It's a true story, and a guy I went to high school with was like good friends with someone in that family who went through it. That's bonkers. Whole lot of nope. The Haunting in Connecticut, yeah, we need to watch that. And get right on that. 13 Ghosts, yeah, that's a good one.
I do like this.
That's a good one, yeah. Yeah. Insidious. You know what? As long as it's like The Haunting of Hill House was fantastic.
That was really. I like that kind of show.
Yes, where you know it's fiction.
Not necessarily that. I just like the plot of that. Like it was
the twists and turns.
It was enough spookiness and like craziness to like really glide over the scary parts.
Yeah.
Which it wasn't really that scary, but
no, it was
very good.
It was good. It was good.
Oh my gosh, the Blair Witch Project. I forgot about that movie.
Remember how the motion sickness everybody got watching in theaters and stuff because it's all just all over the place. Saw, yeah, Saw's good stuff too.
I think I saw the first two.
We're knee deep in rewatching Stranger Things as we get ready for the new season right now. We're in season 2 now. Yes, obviously, yeah. We're in season 2 right now. I'm Hopper Joe Zabby. Hopper, it's hard to achieve a really good Hopper look. I did have the like date night Halloween or Hawaiian shirt ordered, and it got canceled. It got canceled, and then you can't find them. They're like impossible to find. So I am the brown corduroy hatch version of Hopper. Trying not to move your balls. Never liked scary movies, Marcia? Marcia. What's the best season of Stranger Things, Tara says?
For me, it's season 3.
3?
I don't know why. I just really like it. It was like the one where it like kicked it into high gear.
And
I love them all, but
yeah.
For me, Kate and I were just talking about this. I love the storylines that we learned in season 2, but season 3 was really good from start to finish. So it's probably my favorite thus far.
I find myself thinking of Stranger Things as like one body of work.
Yeah. Season 4 was great too. Like it was scary and I liked that. It was different. It elevated
the scare factor.
So I'm guessing season 5 is going to be even better.
It should be crazy.
Yeah.
Should be bonkers.
It's like the mall part of it. Like you get to see them be kids, but you also get to like have the scariness of it. And I think it just like everything came to a head in that season with the
There's still
Hopper
enough,
stuff.
like a childlike element to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Michelle Heather, member for 27 months on the God Shack and Thunder crew here. Heck yeah, Ghostbusters, that stuff, yeah. Season 5 trailer drops tomorrow. Eddie, poor Eddie. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Eddie's still around, Tater. I don't know if Eddie's still around.
He would be there. Made a mistake.
They made a mistake. Here, I'm officially getting Tater up on screen for you. We got Joyce Byers in the house there. She's talking to Will. She really nailed the Joyce Byers look here too. You're much more Joyce than I am Hopper, unfortunately.
We both have pointy noses. I think it works.
Hopper's a tough thing. They confirmed that he's dead, Tori. Oh no,
that's really sad. He was such a great character in that show. I really enjoyed it.
Eek. Eddie playing Metallica is the best scene ever. Yeah, I mean, it's lit the entire internet on fire, just on fire. We have some good stories for you today. We have some games to play. At some point, Tony Sparks going to get up here and do his little song and dance.
Tony's costume is great. I think you'll enjoy it.
You'll enjoy it.
I was surprised. He wouldn't tell anyone what it was, and he.
And then in typical Tony fashion, he's like, I oversold it. I'm disappointed. And it's great. It's fantastic.
Nope.
Caden Thunders is really good too, but Tater and I have an alternate costume that we'll be changing into here in a bit. I think you'll really like that too. We'll see.
Oh. And thank you for the I used to have bangs for real.
Wait, Target Santa? I need to look up Target Santa Snowman Collector.
Target Santa?
Apparently there's, the Target Santa says, Snowman Collector says we could be twins.
Very cool.
They went out and found my twin.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and get rocking.
The Taylor cut out with the giant, the tree.
Yeah.
It's great.
We should have done it. We definitely should have.
Missed opportunity.
Can't believe we didn't think of it. All right. Coming up, we have stories about arguments over parties, canceling expensive gifts, turning down Halloween invites, inappropriate dancing. We also have Halloween stories, spicy mother-in-law stories, and the newest edition of the Lightning Round with Caden Thunder returns. Lightning Round, official name. I think we found it. I haven't officially made graphics for it yet, but I think Lightning Round is our winner there. And the chicken still doesn't have his official name. Jean-Luc Peacock is the current tentative kind of name. We'll see where it ends up going for real though. And for the very first time ever, we have interactive games to play with you. Looking forward to doing some of that. We are at, what are we at here? We're at, let me check the TikTok goal real quick. It's not showing me. We are at coming up on 2K out of 4K, almost halfway there already here, rocking and rolling, and that is going to unlock the Spicy Mother-in-Law story and game number 1. On the YouTube side, we are already at 4 out of 15. of Supers 5 and Up for a Spicy Buster Ritter update story and a Tony costume reveal. And game number 2, Elise dropping another 5, says, what is everybody handing out for trick-or-treating? I'm handing out ramen noodles. Ramen noodles is a good one. I mean, everyone can use ramen noodles. Ava Thunder would probably come back to your house multiple times for ramen noodles. Totally Radical in the hizzy on the YouTube side, dropping a $5 super, says, excited to hand out the goodie bags made for the trick-or-treaters. Gonna have little helpers. My cat is a fireman and my dog is a butterfly. That is amazing. Please, we need pictures. God's Blessed Wonder Woman, member for 6 months on the Gosh and Thunder Crew, says, non-Halloween thriller I just saw on Netflix, The Woman from Cabin 10 with Keira Knightley. Huh. Interesting. Nancy Pants, dropping the 20 bomb on the YouTube side. Just want to share, I brought my kiddo to a homemade haunted house last night. It was his first haunted house. He loved the aesthetic of it. The scare actors, not so much. He doesn't want to try again next year. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween to you. Shadow, you don't get trick-or-treaters? That's not fun. That's not fun. Seeing trick-or-treaters is fantastic fun. You don't get trick-or-treaters like you're part of the world or just in your neighborhood. Because some of our family, they don't get trick-or-treaters, so they'll come over to our house where we get plenty. And like they'll handle candy while we take Navy Thunder around. Okay. Again, first goal on the TikTok side is the 4K Pumpkins for a Spicy Mother-in-Law story and interactive game. On the YouTube side, we have a super goal of 15 5 and up supers to start for a Spicy Best Ritter update story and Tony Sparks costume reveal. Share goal is 1,500 this week. YouTube or TikTok side. What? You know what? No, I'm not. I am using TikTok Live Studio. So you have your emotes. Super fans, part of the fam over there. Reminder today, keep chat positive and respectful. Of course, everybody is allowed to have their own opinion. We're not all going to agree, but it costs absolutely nothing to be a DFHB. Don't start none, won't be none, and don't spoil stories. And with that, get at your gosh shaking brooms. Ooh. A little bit of Halloweeny fun going on here. Yeah. Oh, there was a New Heights podcast today. They showed viewer-submitted Halloween couple costume. One guy was dressed as Trav and his wife was dressed as Andy Reid. That would be amazing. DFHB is a decent effing human being. M and Addie's mama. We're going Halloweeny here. That was baddie. Straight baddie. Oh yeah. One last note. No VIP today. We're going to go longer with the public live here, so we won't be stopping at 5 p.m. We're going to be going past it. I don't know how much further past it, but past it. And not doing a VIP today, so we can do a longer public stream there. Heck yes. Michelle, Sam Gilmore, Shiny Lights dropping them gifts. Amy Castro, Michelle again there. Nita, Startup to Laugh. Allie Bean, Daisy Dreamer, Sam Gilmore dropping all the pumpkins there. Heck yes. All right, ladies and gents, we will go ahead and get started here. You are well on your way to hitting that first goal on the TikTok side, YouTube side. You are a third of the way there. The overkill, yes, absolutely. Tony's knee.
Voldeny.
I actually bought that today just for him. It's going home with him afterwards. I had it sitting at his desk whenever he showed up. Yes, Barry caught the moonwalking mummy. We have the panic moonwalking mummy in the house. All right, here is our very first story. Ladies and gentlemen, am I the astronaut for what I, 32 female, said to my husband, 28 male? We have no context other than that, so we won't do a poll. We'll just dive right in. Am I the astronaut for what I, 32 female, said to my husband, 28 male? Let me minimize this real quick. Just want to minimize potential problems. This year, I, 31 female, and my husband, 28 male, decided together to host his friends at our house again for a Halloween party. We just had it this weekend, 10/25, because we have different plans for the actual Halloween night. It was our second year hosting the party at our house, and after the party, I said some things I regret. I also said that I never want to host another party at our home. Am I the asshole for what I said, or even the way I said it? Here are the issues I brought up. One of the issues was how intensive the preparations were for me. He agrees that I, in his words, did most of the heavy lifting leading up to the party. I bought 1920s themed decorations, painted a sign for our speakeasy, hung lights, and cleaned the entire house. I do admit I have high standards for cleanliness and what the atmosphere should feel like when it comes to hosting, but I felt frustrated that I was left to do a lot of the work while he got to go to the gym or nap, and also that his office was pretty dirty before the party and he didn't clean it like we had talked about. So I did a quick clean on it before the party started. I also did not feel like everything I wanted was clean by the time the party started, so my energy was tired and a little hectic at the beginning. My second issue was the criticism and contempt I felt from him anytime I gave feedback about things he was working on for the party. As an example, he made up trivia questions and asked me to do a practice run for time. I told him a couple of times when I didn't understand a question because of the wording, and I noticed a look of genuine irritation or maybe anger across his face, which made me leave the room. He later said he didn't mean it, he was just proud of the things he worked on and apologized. He also adjusted the trivia based on my feedback. It happened a few other times leading up to the party for different things he was in charge of, though. My final issue was that we have different tolerances when it comes to hosting parties. My husband said he wishes we had to get together at our house every week to hang out with friends. He has said I don't need to put so much work into getting the house ready, but for me, our house is a reflection of us, and I need it to be generally clean for guests to come over. I'm very introverted and do not like hosting parties. I feel exhausted and do not enjoy hosting 16 of his friends at our house. The day after the party, I felt angry about the above things and told him my issues in sort of a monologue. He was quiet throughout. I finished by saying I don't want to host another party at our house ever again. I said we can rent out a room or go to another friend's house, but it's been too much on me. He said okay, and that he needs time to emotionally process things. Ever since that conversation, he has been very distant and quiet, but did assure me that he's thinking things through. I need to know if I should apologize for anything. Maybe we should have made the decision to not host together. I feel like this is a pain point for him because he absolutely loves having everyone over. I'm not sure what to do or if I'm being the asshole. I know I probably didn't deliver that ultimatum to him in the most delicate way. I'm not sure where to go from here. Am I the astronaut? Let's chat about it, shall we? Shall we? Joyce? What do you think, Joyce?
I don't think she's the asshole. I mean, we're the same way when we host, but we're both the same way, if that makes sense. We both want our house to be the same level. You might be a tick higher than me, but for the most part, like we both have certain expectations that we put on ourselves to host a party. And it sounds like their expectations do not match. And so there's conflict over her expectations versus his. I don't like when she said he gets to go to the gym and nap while she's preparing everything. And that may be happening because of their inequality of expectations to host. But I feel like if you are going to host, you have to rise to the occasion of the person who expects the most, if that makes sense. Like you have to be able to meet somewhere at their level. Otherwise, you're asking someone to be uncomfortable, and you do the work together leading up to the party, and it doesn't sound like he's helping as much as he should. And I don't think that she should have to ask him to help if they're hosting. And she keeps saying his friends. So if they are hosting, they are his friends, and it's not a mixed group. Like she's doing this for him. I think it would be in his best interest to make a pointed attempt to help her in whatever way she needs. The week leading up to the party is going to be less stressful if you have two people pitching in at 100% versus just one.
So here's the question that I have, and this is probably the main issue for the majority of couples out there when it comes to division of duties and preparing for hosting some kind of gathering of any kind. Mm-hmm. Like, OP, what needs to be done. Was there ever a communication that says, here's the list of things that need to be done. Here are the things I need you to take. Here are the things I'm going to take. Because I seriously doubt that conversation ever happened. What probably happened is what happens with most couples, where you've got the list in your head. Mm-hmm. You're overwhelmed because of that list. His list is like one thing in his head, right? So you've got a list that you're overwhelmed about. In his mind, he may not know that he needs to step up and do all of these things. In his list, he's got his one thing that he said he would do that he didn't even do, which is a fail. But he doesn't know how much there is to do because right now you've simplified that to you're going to take care of that stuff. And he's got this one thing. And probably based on history, he knows that you will handle it as well, right? I would urge you to start having communication before hosting for anything and be like, as long as there's a division of duties where all the stuff that needs to get done gets done. And maybe through that process, you guys can agree to let some things slide too and become a little more relaxed on things, which Candy Thunder has had to help me do because I came from like growing up for me, my mom would be like shining floors before people came over. Right. And still does. She still does that thing. Like we'll be like buffing floors before people show up and it has to look like sparkle when you walk in. We got 5 kids. Like having our place sparkle is going to be an unreasonable thing, right? So come to some kind of common ground and communicate about it. I think that's probably the biggest thing.
I think the common ground is it can't be his level. Like it doesn't sound like his level is anything. And I understand what you're saying about the list. But communicate and have him write his own list. Yeah, okay. You know what I mean? Like,
hand it back to him.
Like, it's like what's for dinner every night, always falling like on one person. Like it's constantly having to think about it. And it's like, if you can fucking throw a dart in your own home and say, damn, I need to clean this up. It needs to clean. And she did ask him to clean one thing and he didn't fucking do it. And she ended up having to do it. So, I mean, I don't think this is like I think this is her getting fed up. And these are the little things that amount to the very big things. He lives in the home. Like he knows what it takes to get ready for a party.
But
help her out. And help her out and do it. Like, you know what? And like, and she did ask him to do something. She did it all and asked him to do one thing and he didn't do it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So she asked him to do the one thing. My point is here that they're doing a lot of post-event communication right now.
Yes.
They recap afterward. I think that same level of communication needs to happen before.
I agree 100%.
To game plan together. And I'd like your idea about handing it back to him.
Yeah.
And being like, okay, what stuff are you going to be handling? I think that's great. Instead of giving him chores, because like we've talked about before, if it's something that you give him, it's like a punishment. If it's something that he comes up with himself, it's something that he's got ownership in, right? So
there you go.
There is that communication. He did fail you. Now, what's your goal? Moving forward, is it to be able to make hosting less cumbersome? Is it to host less? Like, I think there needs to be some common ground with that too, to figure out what your goal is. There have been suggestions about having a third party come in and clean before the party. For the cleaning part, you'll still do your decoration kind of thing, but that could alleviate some. But I know that comes with its own set of stressors too, especially if it's the first time that you're using somebody. So yeah, it ain't easy.
Right. And I think I don't know. I'm basing this off our relationship and like you and I teamwork the whole entire thing and like, it's going to get fucking done. Like either way, like, cause both of us can look around and say, done, needs to be done, done, needs to be done. And like, it just works. But obviously like it took time to get there. But we both have similar backgrounds when it comes to hosting. Yeah. Like our moms were both very like, and it never fell on one person in our houses growing up. It fell on the family to pull together and figure it out.
It was very much everybody get your ass down here.
And our dads did the work. Like our dads were not dads that were able to just sit around and not know what to do. Like that wasn't a thing. No, our dads were like, they got it done.
And being married to someone who has that mentality is probably very stressful. Yeah. Very, very frustrating. So hopefully that can get better as well. Just
communicate pre and post, pre-game, post-game.
Lots of communication.
Treat it like a locker room.
Lots of it. Lots of communication. Let's go ahead and pivot over here. Hey, Barnyard says surgery went well. Officially less of an ass now. Had a whole chunk cut out. I'm so glad to hear that surgery went well. Welcome back to hanging out with us. I'm glad that you're here and recouping with us as well. Bella Comboing all the happy poops over there. Thank you so much for the love. That Alaska girl dropped a shit ton of pumpkins. We're going to get into giving some thanks for that. I think I might be able to do that. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Like on no scoop. Yes, I am Hopper, not Indiana Jones. I know it's not great. It's what I got right now. The next one will be good. In particular order here for hitting the 4K pumpkin goal on the TikTok side, we've got Sam Goofballs in the number 1 spot at 1210, AK Mary in the number 2 spot at 686. We got Mela Oso, Haunted Gal, Caitlin Pelletier, Art Melcy Jane, Lovely Lisa, Pug Mom, RR La La Land, Emmy Castro, Joycey Brown, Shiny Girl, Doroshko, Stinyuf, Shanny Hands. Sienny Hands? We've talked about this. Shanny Hands. Love My Family, Jaro Mama, Violet Green, Shadow Wolf, Startup to Laugh, Cindy Lou, Aunt Sue, R. Houghton, Krista Museum Girl, Zamudio, EWS 307, and Dally G. Duncan. Thank you guys so much for the love you have unlocked. Let me go back. The Spicy Mother-in-Law Story and game number 1. I know they're trying to. TikTok's really trying to push the multi-gift goal thing. Okay. Ooh, we're going pumpkin pie. Don't do it yet. We gotta set the goal first. This is for lightning round stories and another game and confetti. Lightning round, game, confetti. Okay, Tony Spark, which would you like me to do first here? You want me to dive into our first game? Okay. Ladies and gents, let me introduce this for you. Adri, we're Hopper and Joyce. Take off the hat? I got the hat here like let it fall. You just gotta go like that. Just mess it up.
No, yes, it's perfect.
There we go. Joyce. That's all I got.
Well.
Michelle dropping the 10 bomb says, I think she needs to say, if you want to have parties here, things need to change when preparing. There needs to be clear expectations and willingness to help each other with what they find important. And that's a good point. Like being willing to honor what your partner thinks is important is a big deal. It's not just about you. Realizing that's a huge deal too, right? The hat was throwing you? Yeah, but it's kind of Indiana. It is the style that he wears, not in his cop uniform, but when he's got like this getup on, but his hat is bigger. It's like a very wide brim. Hard to find. There's probably real ones out there that cost like a whole bunch of money. Do what?
I'll put a piece of construction paper.
Construction paper, yes. It'll look like the pilgrim hats from the class projects of old. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We have the very first game. This is a Find the Difference game. So we've got some Halloween characters we're gonna show you. You're gonna have 30 seconds, and there will be a timer on it, to find the difference. Find the one thing that is different in this. It's not for a prize, it's just for fun. So just find it. You can comment where you think it is or what you think it is, and then we'll just have fun with it, right? We'll just do that. Here it is, game number 1. Spooky, scary skeletons. Ooh, what's it gonna be? Which skeleton is different? 25 seconds left. The clock is ticking. 20, 19, 18, 17. Find the difference. Joyful Stranger, dropping the 5. No, that was totally on me. I forgot Hopper didn't wear that teal shirt the whole time. I only got to see in the first 2 seasons. You look great. Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, you got it? You got it? Ah. Boo, 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 boo. There he is. And to celebrate, we get the moonwalking zombie there back again. Nose upside down. You're right. Hey, look at that. Is that something you guys like doing? Is that fun? This is the kind of stuff I get this from Navy, because Navy Thunder, some of the videos like the brain break, floors lava kind of thing, they'll do this kind of thing, and it's just a fun way to celebrate, right? Well, we got 4 more of those to celebrate with you throughout the stream here, so that is going to be fun. All right, so
also you can swipe like on your text to get the comments off the screen when we do those, and then
see
just
the whole
swipe
thing.
back. So and that should get rid of the gifts too that are being gifted. So you can just swipe, and it should get rid of all that for you while you're looking at it. For someone, I saw someone say something, and I know I saw it too, but
Swipe left.
yeah,
Okay.
yes.
Cool. Nice pro tip. Pro tip.
Come back. I just swiped out of it.
What'd you say, Tony Spark? Okay, so Tony Sparks is a little bit different on a
Okay, I have a
Crapple device. Yeah, it'll be a little bit different based on what you're using, but you can
Sorry.
clear the comments out.
I have an Android. I don't know how to use an iPhone.
Tony, can you punch in with your mic and let people know how to do it on a Crapple?
Yeah, if you have a far superior iPhone, you can click the little share thing at the bottom, and you can swipe over at the bottom and hit clear display on the very last row. There's some options. You can swipe over and hit clear display, and it'll clear it right off of your beautiful, wonderful iPhone.
There you go. It'll be obsolete in a month, but there you go. Nancy dropping the 5 on the YouTube side. That was giving. Are you entertained? Gladiator, for those who don't know. Are you not entertained?
Yeah, Android is better, but really,
We're a Google family.
it just does. It fits with our work, so
We're a Google family.
everything be Googs.
Everything. Okay, it's the spicy mother-in-law story, correct?
yes.
All right, let's go. We're going to dive into a story. Here we go. Spicy mother-in-law story time, ladies and gentlemen. Wait a second. I have to do this. It is indeed a spicy story. It's just a spicy mother-in-law story. Am I the astronaut for uninviting my mother-in-law from my wedding after she showed up to my dress fitting in a white gown? Sort of poll, shall we? Would you like to do that, Tater Rudy?
Also, thanks to Elise for the other Apple hack. You can just hold down the center of the screen and then click clear display. It'll pop up too. So if the other one was too many steps,
Yeah.
you just hold down and click clear display.
Or you can just turn it off, take it to the phone store, trade it in for a Google device, and then make it easier. I'm just kidding. There's so much more stuff out there that's made, like apps are by default made for. Yeah, so Tater, you can swipe right, and it's yeah. Do you want me to show that off? You want to do that again?
Look how easy this is on an Android.
Wow. Oh, you don't have a camera.
Oh, you're not. You don't
have a camera.
You didn't want a camera at your desk.
Oh gosh.
I'm just kidding. iPhones, Android, we don't give to you. Do you?
Okay. Poll. How's our poll doing? Am I the astronaut for uninviting my mother-in-law from my wedding after she showed up to my dress fitting in a white gown? So my question is, are dress fittings sacred like a rehearsal dinner or like a wedding where you're not supposed to wear a white gown? Do we have poll results?
God damn it! It just. We're gonna turn off Tony's.
I got it over here on my iPhone. The results are in. It was 79% NTA,
Okay.
11% ESH, and then the next highest one was 7% AskCon 1.
Okay. So consensus is NTA. My question is like, is a dress fitting a sacred thing?
I don't think you should show up to a dress fitting wearing white.
Okay.
I mean, just on the.
Is it anything wedding related?
Just
You
don't.
shouldn't wear white.
Just let the bride do it.
Okay.
I mean,
All
no, there's not like a written rule, but just don't do it.
Common sense.
Yes, common sense. Thank
Okay.
you.
Here we go. I'm getting married in like 6 weeks and I'm losing my mind right now. Sorry this is long, but I need to know if I'm overreacting. So my mother-in-law has been weird about this wedding from the start. Little comments here and there about how quick everything is. We've been together for 4 years. Or how she wishes her son would have married someone from their church. But my fiance Jake always said she's just being protective and I should ignore it. Anyway, I had my final dress fitting scheduled for last Tuesday. It was supposed to be me, my mom, my sister, and my 2 bridesmaids. That's it. I specifically did not invite my mother-in-law because she's made comments before about my dress choice being too modern, and I just wanted one drama-free thing. Well, guess who shows up? You know what? I'm a red flag right there because she wasn't even invited and she showed up anyway. That's red flag worthy. She walks in holding a garment bag, and I'm like, oh no, what does she want now? She goes, I know I wasn't invited, but I thought you'd want to see what I'm wearing so we don't clash.
Oh.
The only thing that can clash with a white dress is another white dress, right? And before anyone can say anything, she disappears into a changing room. Y'all, she comes out in a white dress. Floor-length lace, off-white, but off-white she calls it, but it's white. It's white. My mom's face went completely blank. My sister said, you've got to be kidding me, out loud. Mother-in-law does this little spin and goes, what do you think? I just wanted something elegant for my son's special day. I just couldn't talk. I was standing there in my wedding dress, and she's next to me in basically another wedding dress. My mom asked her point blank if she realizes that's inappropriate. Mother-in-law got all offended, like, it's champagne, not white, and besides, I'm the mother of the groom. I should be able to wear something nice. I told her she can't wear that to my wedding. She needs to pick literally any other color. She said I was being a bridezilla and that she's already had shoes and jewelry picked out and she's not buying another dress. We went back and forth, and finally I said if she shows up in that dress, she's not getting in. She laughed, like actually laughed, and said, you're not going to turn away your husband's mother on your wedding day. Don't be dramatic. She left and I had a full breakdown in the fitting room. My mom had to finish pinning my hem because I couldn't stop crying. Here's where it gets worse. I called Jake that night and told him what happened, that I'm serious about uninviting her if she won't change. He got quiet and then said, babe, she already bought the dress. It's not that big of a deal. Can we just let this one go?
What? Jake.
Jake from State Farm would never.
Totally.
I'm sorry, what? I asked him if he seriously expects me to have his mother standing next to us at our wedding in white. And he said, it's champagne. She showed me a picture. It's really not that white. And you know how she gets. If we uninvite her, she's going to make this so much worse. Once again, Jake, you idiot. So basically, he wants me to just let her wear white to our wedding to keep the peace. I told him if he's not going to handle this, then I will. And he said I'm being unreasonable and that every bride has to compromise on something. His exact words were, it's one day. She's my mom. Just let her have this.
Oh my.
Let her have this? It's my wedding. We've been fighting ever since. He thinks I'm being dramatic. I told him if he doesn't invite her or tell her to change the dress, then I'm going to. And he said, I'll regret causing family drama right before the wedding. My friends are all on my side, but his family is now texting me saying I'm being cruel and that I'm starting the marriage off wrong by being difficult. I'm starting to feel crazy. Like maybe I'm overreacting. It's just a dress, right? But also it's white at my wedding. So Reddit, am I the ass can offer threatening to uninvite my mother-in-law over her dress choice? Before we get into top comments, I have one question here. How is OP at this point still determined that there's going to be a wedding happening after her fiance has behaved the way that he has behaved? How is OP like, mother-in-law's the only problem here? My spineless fiance who will not stand up to his mother is not the problem at all. How is that not happening here? OP's just in denial because she's determined to have a wedding? Is that what's happening? Help. Top comments. 1, you're making the wrong threat. Oh, I like this commenter already. You need to end this engagement. You know that, right? You need to call off the wedding until you know that you have a partner who actually stands by you. 2, if he can't support you on your wedding day, how do you think he'll be afterwards? It's always going to be you, him, and his mother in this relationship. Can't he see what he's doing here? Sorry. Can't he see what she's doing here? Why the hell did she just show up at your own fitting? At your gown fitting? She knew she wasn't invited, but she wanted the drama of crashing your day, so she did. To have her say you're causing drama is pretty rich, don't you think? She's feeling like she's in charge now, not you. Let him know you will refuse to walk down the aisle if she shows up in a white dress. If that happens, leave the venue with your bridesmaids and go on your honeymoon without him. He can go with his mommy. Let's chat about this.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know the don't start none, won't be none.
Yeah, don't start none, won't be none.
Basically, don't do it. And by I mean start one. Don't fucking walk down the aisle. In fact, end it now because this will be the rest of your life. When you have a baby, spotlight, gone. Like all of it. First birthday, spotlight, gone. All of it. All of it. Christmas, gone. Like none of it. He will never cave. He will always choose his mom. And he is telling you that right now. And I can't even imagine entertaining the idea of going through with a wedding. Because at this point, you'd be going through with it just to have a wedding because you are seeing firsthand what your marriage is going to look like. And it's not going to be fun. It is not going to be all the things. Yeah. It is going to be a constant battle between you and his mom for the rest of her days.
A couple of comments to address here. Nancy Ramirez says, and who told mother-in-law where the fitting was? It had to be him. It had to.
Yeah. And I saved this comment from Magic Drop, but it said, wait. So mother-in-law, it thinks if they clash, the bride has to change.
Yeah.
Like she's showing up. She's like, just to make sure we don't clash. Because if we do, I'm going to need you to change your dress because mine is champagne.
Clearly, the mother-in-law gets preference at the wedding.
Right. And also like, where do people find the audacity? And I say this every week, but where the fuck do they find it?
How?
Like, do you just dig deep and you're like, I can do whatever I want because I birthed a boy. Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't understand.
This
I birthed a groom and now I get to do whatever I want.
Level of audacity can only be found in the deepest, darkest depths of the taint.
That's
Darian
where they plucked it from, I guess.
YouTube said plucked. Oh.
Pun intended.
Darian dropping a 5 on the YouTube side. Opie should ask Hub who he wants to marry, her or the mother, but also cancel everything. Agreed. Carrie dropping a 5 said it's easier to break up with a mama's boy than it is to divorce a mama's boy, but both of those things are easier
100%.
than trying to change a mama's boy.
It's a great super.
Yep. That's fantastic.
Yep.
At least dropping a 5. Can we just give her this one? Everything for the rest of her life. Baby names, where they live, how often she comes over to the house, everything.
Baby names, showing up,
and
all hours of the day.
And says she'll be in charge of what positions they have sex in, too.
Truth. My mom says we should try this to conceive a baby.
Why is that when you raised your hand, Tony Spark? Oh, okay. Punch in. Oh, you pasting it in there? House key. Oh, yes.
Oh. We've seen it all. We've seen all the mother-in-law stories. And this one is... All
right, here we go. This is OP. Said, I didn't want to put this in the main post because it makes me sound paranoid, but I need to say it. This isn't the first weird thing she's done. When we got engaged, she cried and said, I'm losing my son. She asked Jake if he was sure about this multiple times. She accidentally called me his ex's name at Christmas.
Of course she did.
Accidentally.
Right.
And here's the thing that's been eating at me. My dress fitting was at 2 p.m. on a Tuesday. I didn't post about it anywhere. I didn't tell her when it was. My mom didn't tell her. So how did she know exactly when and where to show up with a white dress already purchased and fitted? Jake keeps saying I'm reading into things. I don't think this was an accident. I think she planned this. And the fact that he won't back me up is making me feel like I'm already the problem in this family and we're not even married yet. Honestly, I'm sitting here at 4 a.m. wondering if this is what the rest of my life is going to look like. Me versus his mom, and I'm stuck in the middle doing nothing. And him stuck in the middle doing nothing. I love Jake, but I'm scared. Is that normal? Should I be scared right before my wedding?
Honey, that's your gut telling you what to do. And you should listen to it.
I think, is it normal is a different question than is it okay? Right? Because the fact that it's normal, like common, doesn't mean that it's good.
Right.
Doesn't mean it's a good thing. It means, yeah. So, you know what else is normal? Divorce. Divorce is normal. So if you want to go into this with normal, then that's something. But if you want to know if something is right or is going to give your marriage a grim outlook or is going to legally bind you to a hellish situation every day until you legally unbind yourself from a hellish situation. But you know what? This is step one.
Right.
She has step one here where she's like, fuck.
I hope that, I don't know how the story was, but I'm fucking invested. And I really, really hope that she does not marry this man.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry, she doesn't marry this man and his mom, because that's basically what's happening.
Amy Castro, is she 40? No, I don't think we didn't get an age from OP. We don't know the age of OP here.
No, but based on what she's describing, it sounds...
I'm going to say mid-20s.
Yeah.
That's just a guess, but... Oh, hold up. Taking her out of the equation, what advice would she give someone in her situation? Okay, Gwen, that's a fair question. Yeah, OP, if your friend was in this situation, what would you be telling them?
Or if this was your daughter, what would you say? That's the best...
Yes.
Best question.
Yeah, your daughter, for sure. Still...
It will be a throuple. So fucking true. Lady V.
And you'll be the odd one out.
Yeah, 100%. You'll be the third wheel in your marriage.
Even though you've had this little bit of a realization with your comment here, OP, you're starting to feel like it's you versus his mom and he's in the middle doing nothing. That's not the reality of the situation, because he is defending her to you, but not defending you to her. Mm-hmm. He's not in the middle doing nothing. He is not a neutral party. He is only defending her to you. He is only enabling her behavior. It's you versus them. He's not in the middle doing nothing. He's part of the other team.
Right. What is it like when you don't want to rock the boat, when you're scared of confrontation, you're choosing a side, whether you intend to or not. And he doesn't want to fight his mom, probably because he's been there, done that. And he knows what the outcome is going to be. So instead of choosing his life and his marriage and everything over his mom, he's choosing to do nothing and placate her. Mm-hmm. And placating her is going to be your entire life until the day she dies. Like it will be nothing but that. And I don't know. And there's so many people that say, what does it take to change a mama's boy? And you're all saying it doesn't happen. Like, it doesn't happen. When somebody is going to do this, it's always going to take their mom's side. Can they ever change? Have you ever seen it done?
Pain creates change, right?
Right.
I've seen it done. But there is a lot of pain that creates that process, right? So you have to think about, what kind of pain is worth it for them. And maybe a wedding being called off is enough pain to start the process.
User 847 said she knew the wedding would be canceled. That was her intent.
Mama's intent? Well, fuck. So it's a Kobayashi Maru. You're letting her, she wins no matter what.
But let her win. Let her have this. Let her walk into the sunset with her son, because you can't get back the part of your life that this will take from you. The unhappiness that this will create, you will never get that back. And if you don't give that part of your life up, because there are plenty more, fish in the sea. And they don't always have to be attached to their mom. They don't always have to be like this.
Plenty more whales in the pond.
Yeah. Don't trade a portion of your life for something that is already making you miserable, because it's not going to change unless he can show you that there is true change in 6 weeks. I don't know. This makes me mad. The mother-in-law shit that they pull to ruin their son's life so that they can keep them under their thumb. Like, grow the fuck up. Grow the fuck up, Mom.
Mother-in-laws who destroy and sons who let them.
Yep.
We are at a pivotal moment.
I got the saying right. That's right.
Yeah, that did it, which means I had to offer an alternative just to give the candy balance to the world, right?
Thank you.
There's so much admiration and adoration for your new hairdo.
Oh. My
bangs, yeah.
My brownish red bangs. It's okay on the light, yeah.
Yeah, and in the studio, in the camera, they look great.
I used to have bangs.
Fake bangs.
For the longest time. I had bangs.
Like when you worked in Outback.
No.
I'm just kidding.
In Taylor Swift's Red era, she had some fringe bangs that I was really a big fan of. So
Tony's like, me too, girl.
That's when I had bangs. So it was like 13 years ago. But yeah, I put them on and I was like, oh yeah.
They work. They work great. Her choice buyers here, and she's got the light up.
Oh, I set them over there because they were noisy.
She's got her lights,
Yeah.
her lights too. So I'm Hopper, and she's Joyce for now.
Yeah.
But we've hit a pivotal moment here. Elise dropped a $5 super on the YouTube side to get
We hit
us to
it.
15 out of 15.
Yay, Tony's costume.
She says, "I'm honestly surprised that he got engaged without mommy's permission." You may be onto something there, or maybe she encouraged it just so she could destroy it, to cause him some pain and bring him closer to her. More control. You can always run back to mommy. Maybe that kind of thing. Also, bring on Tony's costume, she says. So, here it comes. Now, my question is, during your costume, is that when we're pivoting? We're not pivoting to our next costumes yet. Okay. That's the next one. Okay.
I'm going to read Sherry's comment too, just for anyone that needs to hear it. But it says, "You are your happiest on your wedding day. If it is miserable, the marriage won't get better." It's a good point. Although
you
you
go.
were kind of miserable sick on
I
our
had
wedding
like
day.
a migraine.
Our wedding
If
day.
it was for like wearing a suit in the heat or what, but when we were in like the receiving line afterwards, I was like, I am going to pass out. And had to go lay down for a little bit. I was fine after that, but I was like, oh my gosh.
I'm like looking at you. I'm like, now is not the time.
I know. I'm like, I can't control it. And dropping another 5. If we're patient, Tony's costume will be revealed. Same with Caden's costume. I suspect it's planned anticipation. Isn't everything? Let me get the next one set up here.
I'm so excited to see Tony. For you guys to see Tony's. It's great.
Let me get
So
over
great.
here to this. We'll set up the next YouTube goal. Yeah, Tony's going to be fantastic. Let's see. YouTube side. The next one we're going to do is a little bit smaller. We're going to do this for a confetti and a game. And we'll play our next game before we bring Tony up here. So remember to swipe away your comments and animations so that you can see everything on the screen here, okay? Get ready for that. YouTube side, TikTok side, we just hit 2001 out of 3K. Michelle dropped 141 there. Queen Unicorn, Dylan Sprague, CB, Mama Joe, you guys dropping pumpkin pies like crazy over there. Going to hit us to that one. That TikTok goal is going to unlock the lightning round stories and another game and confetti. So we're rocking on both sides there. Okay, and the next TikTok goal is, after that one, after the lightning round, is our costume change. So we're moving right along there. Moving right along. Okay, here comes our next game. Y'all ready? 3, 2, 1. All right, find the difference. 30 seconds. Swipe your comments away. Swipe your comments away so you can see everything here. Okay. Which one we got? Which one we got? Which one we got? Ah, puzzle time. That's terrible timing. Unable to verify. Oh. Oh, the puzzle? Yeah. All right. You'll have Tony Spark after this game. Here we go. Oh, the big mouthed ghost.
Yes. Hi, folks. How are we doing today? Good. Good. All right, we're gonna paint a happy little astronaut right here. We're just gonna put it over here. And we're gonna do this. And it's gonna be real nice. We're just gonna put a little over here. And sometimes you mess up, and it's just a happy little accident. It's just a happy little accident. We're gonna put it over here, and then you're gonna go right here, and then you're just gonna put a little thing there. And well, the beard doesn't kind of line up here. So we didn't look at it in a camera view, but maybe if we just give just a happy little accident. That's all the wedding dress thing was. It was just a happy little accident, a little mix up. It happens, folks. It happens. I should have watched a little more Bob Ross to get the voice down, but here's what it is.
How did we not think of this? We should have had you working on this as the painting.
Hold on.
Right?
Where's this?
Here. There's your artwork.
Yeah. See, folks, you just gotta. And you gotta. The right thing is getting the right bend in the knee. You gotta put it right there, and it's fit in there. And you just paint a happy little knee here, and a little here, and a little there, and it works out pretty good. I don't think I did the voice. I don't really know the voice, but it's sometimes I can't now. I can't. Wait, just be cool for a second. Wait, what am I saying? What am I doing?
You.
What I got?
There's the unforgivable
like that, just a-
curses.
Tasting the beard. It's not good. Not good. Yeah. Honestly, expecting a kneecap at least. Yeah. Well, that didn't work out. I'm afraid to put this back up because I'm gonna take care of that.
Hand it over, Bob. I got you.
Where's the trees?
He wanted to take a picture of his knee and print it out and put it over Voldemort's face.
Yeah.
Literally, that was his.
Yeah. So it was one of those things I couldn't really find a costume, and the one I really wanted. I know I teased you guys with the costume last week. It was going to be really good. It was going to be very simple, and it wasn't going to come in time. So this is where we're at. I feel like I just need to go like this because it's really hard to talk with this. Anyway, I don't know. Didn't test this on camera first. How is everybody doing? I don't know. I had to take this off. It's all positive and bad. Yeah. But I was walking through Spirit Halloween and this one just spoke to me. Mainly because I couldn't find anything else. And this is what happened. I also got very overwhelmed and overstimulated. And
Are you going to paint a redwood or?
yeah.
Any-
Look at this. Why is it in? That's
You got an innie.
I got an innie hair here that's really getting to me.
So, question: what is this is for chat? Question: what is the ideal time? Oh, you're not. What is the ideal time to go to Spirit Halloween? Like right before Halloween? Well, obviously stock's going to be low. Like when's the best time to do the Halloween costume shopping?
I don't know, but it was not yesterday.
Never.
It was not yesterday. It was a lot of people. The line was literally like through the thing of register and down the store when I got there. Luckily, when I did my laps around the store, I got in line and it wasn't too bad. They were moving pretty quick, but there was a lot of people. There were kids running around everywhere. It was very loud. It was a lot. It was just loud enough and people doing that. And then all the like things that make the noise when you walk by screaming at you. And it was too much. It was too much.
Somebody said when Big Lots closes.
Our big lots closed.
But also, like, look at this. They had this whole thing there. They didn't just have the beard. They had the little, palette thing and all that. And I was like, because I was thinking, this was right beside it and I wasn't looking. I saw the deal. I was like, well, I'm like, surely I have a paintbrush and I can do something.
That's a registered trademark.
I was going to say, I think this is an officially licensed.
The Ross family is like, what, fuck it. Dude, yeah, just let people dress up as Bob Ross. They're going to do it anyway.
Just kind of, see Bob Ross and everything. Okay. Anyway, happy Halloween, folks. I hope you're enjoying the show. I hope you're enjoying the costumes. Dusty and Candy have another great costume coming up. I can't wait for you to see Caden Thunder's costume as well. Caden Thunder's costume it's a pretty big deal. It's a pretty big deal. So, yeah. Bye, guys. Happy Halloween. And remember, just keep painting.
Hey,
just keep smiling.
YouTube side, are you guys good? No freezing, no nothing, no weirdness?
It's just, it does that sometimes.
Okay.
I'm in the
Goodbye.
apps.
Goodbye.
Gotcha. Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah, it's totally fine.
Tony Spark in the hizzy there. Tony Spark, Bob Ross, a.k.a. Bob Ross. That is a great wig. That is a great wig right there. Let me go back to this for just a second while we get over to our next story here. We are heading toward a spicy best redditor update story. And we had our second game already. You had so much freezing on YouTube, Wonder Woman? Boo. Looks like you might just be isolated there, so looks like everybody else is good over there. Did you know they're owned by Spencer's, Amber Finch says. I actually discovered that today when one of the things I got said Spencer's on the back. And I was like, either they're just getting overstock or I guess that makes sense. That makes sense right there. Okay. Spicy Best of Redditor update story. We got another one of these. You wouldn't think like spicy would be a thing for Halloween. Unless you're going to a college party. But spicy stories are apparently a thing. Reminds me of cinnamon candy. Who likes cinnamon candy? Here is our story. My boyfriend, 28 male, has been collecting my 24 female rent for a free house. Oh no. We'll dive right in. My boyfriend, 28 male, has been collecting my 24 female rent for a free house. I've been living with my boyfriend for a year. I'm a grad student, so I have very minimal income, and I'm very upset about this, but my boyfriend says he was trying to do something nice. My boyfriend and I moved in together to a house that he found. He arranged all the landlord stuff and told me to send $1,000 per month to the landlord's bank account. This is very normal rent for our area, but I could have probably spent less if I'd lived in an apartment. I've been doing so for the last year, only to find out yesterday from his mom that his parents actually own the house and they aren't charging us rent. Where's the money going? Upon hearing this, I asked my boyfriend about the $13K that he has had me send to some account, and he told me that he was doing it for me as a gift to give back later so I could see how much I've saved.
What?
Where's my bullshit button? I don't have a bullshit button yet, but I need one because I'm calling bullshit on that.
That's a scam.
Yes, let me knock the books out of your hand and then pick them up, and that's a gift as well. I'm livid. I'm not irresponsible with money. I have no debt, and I even have some savings. Over the last year, there have been things I had to miss out on because they just weren't financially feasible without this money. There have been some times when I couldn't get my tires replaced or couldn't get a new blazer to replace my threadbare one, so my boyfriend got to swoop in and save the day. It always made me feel so bad that he could live just fine on his salary, not that much higher than mine, but I couldn't live well on mine. Now I know it's because he was spending $1,000 less than I was every month. Ooh. And are you sure he wasn't spending your $1,000 a month too? Have you seen financial statements? I don't know what to do. I feel upset and uncomfortable about the whole situation, but my boyfriend won't listen to me. He keeps saying that this was supposed to be a surprise gift, and I'm taking it the wrong way. I don't know what to think. Am I overreacting? Edit to clarify that his parents didn't seem to know anything about this and were under the impression that neither of us was paying rent. Once again, bullshit on him. This was not some kind of, nice thing that he was doing. And even if it was, fucking what? Relevant comments. 1, you aren't overreacting. He broke your trust and doesn't really respect you if it's true. I'd ask for the money back now. How do you know he even still has it, really? This would be relationship ending in my book. He's treating you like a child, not a partner. OP's response, I asked for it yesterday and he got very angry. He said that if he gives it back while I'm mad at him, I'll leave him and that I owe him anyway for the times he supported me financially. FTG. I know I should pay him back some of it, but I certainly don't owe him $13K, more like $1K. Commenter 2. Oh no, honey. There are so many issues here. First of all, what the fuck are you doing just trusting your boyfriend to handle your entire living situation? You don't ever ask to see a sign or lease. You didn't ask to know the total rent or ever want to meet the landlord yourself. You have boundary and independence issues out the wang. That being said, your boyfriend literally stole your money and lied to you. He's manipulative and psycho. Immediately ask for your money back, move out, and break up with him. OP says, I signed a lease and I was told that the total rent was $2K per month. I didn't sit down and read every single term because I trusted my boyfriend. Before we get to the update, let's chat about this for a second. What the fuck?
She signed a lease that said it was $2K per month.
No. She signed the lease, and her understanding was that it was $2K per month. But there wouldn't be a lease if the parents own it. We're just letting her stay. So he concocted the lease. That's fraud.
That's intent.
That's just fraud.
Like intentionally fraudulent.
Intentionally fraudulent versus being a fake ass B.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a nice, professional way. What? What the fuck?
He's going to his buddies and he's like, dudes, I got the best business plan ever.
But also he told her she couldn't have her money while she's mad at him.
Yeah, which he doesn't have it. Guarantee fucking to you, he doesn't have it. He's been spending that to come in, swoop in and save the day. This is financial abuse. This is financial control. He's literally stolen this money from you. It is fraud on top of that. Take his ass to court.
His parents had no fucking idea.
None.
That he was doing this to her.
Call him to the stand. Put him on your witness list because you...
Oh my gosh.
You had a conversation with them where they said they didn't have any fucking clue what you were talking about. Well, there you go.
Wow. And to watch her struggle... Not be able to get new tires, not be able to do these things, and know, that's just a shitty human being. That's just that you're just a shitty asshole.
But in his villainous friend group where he was pitching this business plan that was brilliant. I gotta say, it is villainous brilliant. He got $1,000 a month and got to have sex with her. Most likely. He's like, look, she lives here, she cooks sometimes, we have sex, and she pays me $1K a month. Pretty sweet fucking deal.
Dude, you're
Until
scummy.
you get exposed.
You're
Yes.
a scummy scam.
It's fucking
Okay, I need to hear
one of the Murdoch children.
Every time. I need to hear what's happening.
All right, let's dive in. It's update time. Update number 1. Can I sue my boyfriend for fake rent that he took from me? Boop. Looks like OP got there. I was sent here legal advice by relationships and put a more detailed post over here. My boyfriend and I moved into a house together a year ago. My boyfriend told me to deposit $1K per month for rent into an account for our landlord. Turns out his parents own the house and they haven't been charging either of us rent. Turns out he's been saving this money to give me as a gift later. I've seen a bank statement. Okay. So he has it. He's not a junkie. He's just financially abusive. He will not give me the money right now because he says I'll take it and leave him. It's not his money. During the last year, my boyfriend has helped me out a couple times financially, and he says he can't just keep all the money. He says he could just keep all the money. Although he's probably spent about $1K on me, not the full $13K. I know I probably fucked up by sending the money directly into the account. Is there a way to legally get that money back? Relevant comments. 1, did you sign a lease of any sort? If not, your boyfriend was charging you $1,000 per month in rent. It doesn't matter if he was not being charged rent himself. Shouldn't this post say ex-boyfriend? OP's response, the lease doesn't say anything about rent. I looked back at it and it basically says that we won't trash the house or move other people in. His parents didn't know about any of this, and as far as I know, it's their house, not my soon-to-be ex-boyfriend's. 2, so there was a lease and you have it in writing and it says the apartment is being rented to both of you rent-free and that you and your boyfriend both signed it. OP says the lease just says nothing about paying rent. His mom is the owner of the house, and I have a message from her that says she wasn't being paid rent and that neither of us were being charged. 3, he extorted you. Get the fuck out. His reasoning is a lie to obfuscate what he actually did. Okay, before the final update.
This fucking Delulu Brozo. What? I'm
Wait,
I'm
KD,
stunned.
you think he was taking it for an engagement ring?
She financed her own fucking ring. Really? Also, I like how he's holding the relationship hostage. I mean, like, she's going to dump him, but he's like, I'm not going to give you the money because you're mad at me and then you'll just leave me. Dude, that's not how you stay in a relationship. That's not how you do it. Like, come on. But this guy has he doesn't care. He sounds.
Who gave him this idea? Where did he cook this shit up?
Oh my gosh.
Where?
You.
Oh my God. His fucking parents did this with him. They had some kind of mandated savings, and he was eventually very thankful for it. He's like, I'm going to teach her a lesson.
So I'm going to parental my girlfriend?
Yes, at minimum, he's a controlling douchebag.
This is so fucking weird. You can't do that to your girlfriend, dude.
At minimum. Look, what other lessons is he going to try to teach you and lie about during the process? Right? Like what? There's the least shitty version of this is that he's a manipulative douchebag.
But she did see the bank statement.
Yes, she did see the bank statement. Lady the P&W, your hilarious confession. You were my gym buddy for a long time. I'd just scroll as I ran. Awesome. Who else are we a gym buddy for?
That's cool.
Yeah. All right, final update. We ready?
A parental lock on her money. That's right, Logan.
Dude. It's like he's got her. He's like, take out your green light card, honey.
Wait, Kathy Joe says the bank statement is fake.
It could be.
That's a good, I don't know, yeah.
I'd ask the parents right now. I'd ask the parents if they ever had a lease that you required, that they asked you to sign. Because if not, that's fraud as well, right? Like, Final update 2 weeks later. I figured this merited an update. I told my ex-boyfriend I was moving out with or without the money, and he told me that if I left him, he could keep the gift for himself. I told him whatever and called his mother and told her I was leaving. She asked why, and I told her the whole story. She asked me to give her a few minutes, and then she would get back to me. I heard her call my ex in the other room and could hear her yelling at him through the phone. She called me back and told me to take pictures of the rooms. I sent them to her, and she gave me the all clear over text. She also sent me an apology for my ex's behavior. I left and thought that was that. A few days later, I got a check in the mail for $15K from my ex's mom. Not exactly justice, because the original money was indeed probably gone, but I walked away feeling pretty good about the whole thing.
So in this case, you had the brozo boyfriend and the amazing mother-in-law. It's a fucking reverse. Because this mother-in-law is cleaning up his fucking messes all over the place. Dear Lord, this guy.
Not all heroes wear capes. Some wear embroidered aprons. I don't know.
What's the people? Is it Sid and Nancy? Flippin' Nancy.
Flippin' Nancy.
They're flippin' Nancy. And this is the son.
They're like, yeah, he's the worst. We're sorry.
Yeah.
But if you marry him, we can keep hanging out.
I'm glad that she made money. Look at her investment.
Yes.
Little ROI there.
Quinzea, says, but now he never took accountability. He didn't. And that's mama's problem. And she knows that's her problem. But she at least made OP whole.
Yes. I hope they take the house away from him.
They've got to.
Teach him a little lesson.
Because she said to walk around and take pics of the rooms, which is part of the moving out process. Mm-hmm. So
I hope he's good. Yeah, I hope that he gets evicted by his mama. I really do.
Pluto, her Joyce Byers fake bangs are rocking.
Oh yeah.
They're rocking. Pluto loves your hair too.
Thank you very much.
Everybody's like, I love the new haircut. Now I'm gonna like, should I do bangs?
I say that all the time. Like I want to, but they're just such an upkeep. I'll buy a better coloring.
Every time you end up doing bangs, you regret doing bangs.
Mm-hmm. I like them, but they're just an upkeep.
And then there's also that transition point where you're trying to grow out of bangs, right? Like it's a commitment. It's a freaking commitment. It's not like, I could shave my head right now in a month, I'd be fine. Candy Thunder's like, nope. I could shave my face right now, and the next day be divorced. Like, it's just.
I know. I've had bangs. Yeah, I've cut them multiple times, and bangs are a trap. They're just so much upkeep. I had to go back every 2 weeks and get them trimmed because I didn't feel comfortable doing it myself. It was the whole thing. I liked them though. I liked them a lot.
You rock them, and I've told her a million times, like you're gonna rock whatever you just decide that you're doing. That's just how Candy Thunder rolls.
I just trust my hair.
She's like, I'm gonna do this, and not just that, but like. Whatever you decide to pull off.
I'm uncomfortable. I'm just trying to grow my hair out so that it can be a bun on the top of my head without falling down in the back. That's my only goal right now.
Me too, girl. I think Nancy dropped a 2 on the YouTube side. Mom saved son from court. She made the problem go away. Yeah,
that's true.
Yep. She made sure that you were made whole, so that you weren't going to come after them for anything, right? Elise dropped the 5 and said mom knew she had to pay the poor girl for putting up with her son. That too. That's what the extra 2K was for. The extra 2K was like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry he is who he is.
I'm sorry.
So what else has this kid done? Like what else has he, how old did she stay?
He's got
ages in the beginning.
He's got a lovely pyramid scheme about living with your girlfriend that he has passed on to all of his buddies. Oh, sorry. Let me get up to the beginning. It's off the outline now, so I can't just click on it.
No ages. Nope, no, 20 in the beginning. 28 now.
28.
She's 24.
Poor
I don't
girl.
know why.
But now
it makes it even worse.
Now she's got 15K. You go put a deposit down wherever the fuck you want to live, right?
Wolf. Bangs are for dramatic breakups. That's so true.
I just watched another show.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's start keeping an eye on that.
I'm trying to remember, and that is true because I was going through a breakup.
Bangs are for bad breakups. Well, now you know. Now you can look around and be like, I'm going to be like, or as the kids do now for the heart, is that? It's a heart. That's the new this. And it was that, and now it's this.
I know.
Every time Ava does it, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Are you flipping me off? No, it's just,
I'm like, are you going to snap? Is it a slow snap?
it's like you failed to snap. You got to the pre-snap position.
Is it?
and
I
then
don't know if it's
You're
that.
trying to draw me off sides? You go pre-snap. Sam Gilmore dropping more pumpkins there. We're at 25.19 out of 3K. D. Thompson, Anna Hartman, Wrong Pluto dropping some pumpkin
look,
pies there as well.
There's an emoji of it.
I'm on the wrong one. There we go. Oh, there is the emoji of it. What? So it's
They were
already an
quick.
established thing, by the way. Oh, the new way is the Korean way. Interesting. Huh. Yep, that's the new way. That's that. I feel like I'm giving it like the fist movement when I do it. I'm like like I'm fluffing somebody off. And Hartman dropping the super popular and the Heart Me there. Be Red, Mariah Collins, Ninja Blob, R. Hofstad, and Sam Gilmore dropping. Ooh, what was that? The twirl and tweet. Twirl and treat. Not tweet. What am I doing? What am I doing? No, I don't snap with my index finger. I snap with my middle. It's a good point. Hadn't thought about that. It's been an emoji a long time. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah. Okay, where am I headed next? We are almost to the pumpkin pie. Not there yet, so I think I'm back to regularly scheduled story number 2, correct? Tony Spark? Okay.
225, 70 up.
Yep. Hold on, what? 3. Okay. All right, ladies and gents, here's our next story. This one is, am I the astronaut for saying no to my friend's Halloween party invite? We have no other context, so we won't do a poll. Am I the astronaut for saying no to my friend's Halloween party invite? I, 24 female, have been really close friends with B, 24 female, since last year. We used to hang out almost every day, but she only likes going to fancy, expensive places. Whenever I said I couldn't afford it, she would insist on paying for me and never took no for an answer. Serena writing this? My friend B? Is that Blair? I appreciated it at first, but the more it happened, the guiltier I felt because those bills kept adding up. And even though she rarely asked for the money back, I know one day she might, and I don't know if I could pay it. So the past few months, I started distancing myself. I made excuses like being sick, family emergencies, my dad not letting me go out, which are partly true, but mostly to stop her from pressuring me. I know she thinks I'm lying because she's a cynic and thinks people lie all the time, just because she does it too. Fast forward to this month, Halloween's coming up, and we've been planning to go out together since last year. But this year I've been struggling financially and mentally. The first few times she asked about our plans, I told her I can't afford to go since the beginning of this month. The more she asked, I also added that I'm also trying to stay sober. I haven't drunk in 6+ months and reconnect with my spirituality. Drinking again would basically undo all the progress for me. I told her this multiple times, but she didn't seem to take it seriously. Well, that's a problem. Last night, she told me that one of her friends is going to open a table in this fancy, expensive club for Halloween, and will give us one free bottle. She thought this would solve my financial issue. I told her I still can't come because I don't want to drink anymore. She kept pressuring me because she doesn't know who else to invite. One of her friends said no because she's also trying to be sober, and she hasn't asked any of her other friends because she just doesn't feel like it. This morning, after I didn't respond to her text that mostly consisted of her pressuring me to go, she sent me lots of angry texts about how I never want to hang out anymore and how she's always the one making the effort and how I don't have time for her, etc. Then she blocked me on social media and stopped responding to my text altogether. Now I'm wondering if I'm the asshole for constantly saying no or for avoiding her. So, am I the astronaut? Partway through the story, I was going to be like, tell the truth about why you don't want to go. And then if she's still pressuring you after you tell the truth, then it's going to be on her. But so long as you're just like leading her on, kind of, that's a shitty thing to do. But no, you were perfectly upfront with her and you're like, I don't want to drink. Yep. And I can't afford it. And she's like, bitch, come on.
Yeah. No, OP is NTA. No means no. I mean, that no is a complete sentence. Like you said no, that you don't even have to provide a reason about not wanting to drink or money, all of these things. Like, no means no. I do think that in the beginning, I mean, she sounds like an asshole either way, but in the beginning saying, I'm distancing myself because of this, and then like you cut that tie and you don't have to worry about the leading on or all of the stuff like hanging over your head. You've officially said, this is not something that I want to do, and I'm distancing myself from this, and do with that information what you want. But I think NTA for me.
Or so the distancing part was kind of driven by some guilt and some shame, and you felt that was the only solution to get away from the problem, and the problem was being like her covering for you at these expensive places, right? I think the even better play is to say, this makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It makes me uncomfortable when. Can we please go to fucking McDonald's or whatever?
Right, yeah.
But can we please go to somewhere that isn't going to make me feel like you're the queen taking someone from Flea Bottom out for a charity meal?
Yeah, and you are
please do that.
100% not the asshole for feeling that way, and to feel like your friend is taking you out, doing the things that she wants to do because you can't afford the other things, but never meeting you like halfway in your friendship and going, like you said, going to McDonald's and doing something that allows you to feel comfortable or not like you're financially being taken care of by this friend.
Yeah.
Like it's a paid friendship is what she was essentially making it feel like. And so,
which
NGA, 100%.
gives a little bit of like early David Rose, like friends are on payroll, like hired actors, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And for this ex-friend, I do agree, her messing with your sobriety is enough. Like that alone is enough to like, it's an immediate no contact. Sorry, we're done. Can't ever trust you again. That's a BFD. But her willingness to cover for you is probably more about having control. And having
being able to do the things she wants to do because she has a
bought you as a friend
expectation.
You're an accessory.
That's exactly the point. Yeah. And I think you are 100% know that it's okay to tell someone why you don't want to hang out with them. I mean, you don't owe them an explanation, but if you want to sever that tie and don't want her coming back, like makes me uncomfortable and this is why, please stop.
Which, be honest about it. And as long as you're honest and create that actual boundary, then come what may, right?
Right. She's on her own after that.
Yeah. Nancy makes an interesting point here, dropping a 5 on the YouTube side, says, I feel like the friend is used to OP just making excuses and thinks her reasons are not truthful. Cried wolf for too long? Possibly. Because she was full of fake excuses before rather than being honest. So yeah, there is anything you say is going to be tainted now because what point does she have or what reason does she have to trust you as well? And you said she's jaded. She thinks everybody's lying all the time because she does it all the time. Well, you are too. So like, no one's telling the truth. No one's being honest in whatever clicky group is going on here.
I think if from OP standpoint, it is harder, like people pleaser, why not wanting to rock the boat. Like it is harder to say why you don't want to hang out with someone than to make up an excuse than family emergency. I have to work, whatever. Like those are so much easier because it doesn't put you in a position for things to get confrontational.
Yep.
But if you do it, I mean, you don't even have to you say it once via text and block her number and be done with it. Like you don't owe explanations. But if you want it to stop, you could provide it. Provide.
Nancy dropped another 5 and said, also, did OP ever suggest an alternative or just kept saying no? She doesn't mention giving an alternative. I'm guessing early on probably did. And this friend, if this friend is how I'm picturing this friend to be, would never lower themselves to going to, a substandard place. That's the vibe I'm getting. That's the vibe. Okay. I think we did hit our freaking pumpkin pie goal there, which, let me remind myself here, is the lightning round stories and another game and confetti. Let me give some love for hitting that, and then we'll get the next one set up. The next one that we're doing, ladies and gents, is what triggers the Candy Thunder and I costume change. We have another costume for you. I'm excited about the next one. Yep, she'll be debanged. Seems like a weird way to say it, but that's what it was. Okay, in particular order here, Sam Goofballs securing the lead just like a crazy person at 7,900. Holy shit, Sam, Friggin' rock star. Mela also in the number 2 spot at 25.65. Mama Joe in the number 3 spot at 9.95. Also, friggin' rock stars. Candy Thunder is in the number 4 spot there.
Recharged.
Win horde. Mel C. Jane in the number 5 spot there. Mama Kitty, Adventures with Pam, Sharon Day Newton, Rome Pluto, Ducky Mama, Sylvie Quinn, Dusty Jr., Emmy Castro, Real Lucy Long Life, Alexia Marie, R.R. La La Land, Mariah Collins, Queen Unicorn, User 3833838383. There's not that many. Caitlin Pelletier Arts, Shiny Girl, Doroshko, Queenie E33, Anna Hartman, Gerald Mama, R. Hofton, Charlie Diego, Sassy Doll, Joycey Brown, M. Harry Harrison, Katie Koala, Danger Mouse, Thrillers Mutt Mommy Ames, Quaid's main page at Violet Green, and CBLVXX. What was that? Just something just thump? Oh, it was your drink? I thought you were trying to tell me something. I thought you were like... Till's not the case. All right, the next one is going to indeed unlock Candy Thunder in my second round of costumes. Costume change. And yet another game. Let me get that game rocking for us real quick. Actually, let me set this goal up. There we go. We are going Boo the Ghost. Pinning that real quick. Boop. Pinned. Pinned you again. How many games have we done? 2, 3? 2? Okay. Here's the next game, ladies and gents. As a reminder, this is just for fun. Swipe your chat away when the game card comes up. It is a Find the Difference. Here we go. Tim Tams are on their way? What? All right, find the difference. Swipe your chat away. Which one is the difference?
This one was hard for me.
Hey-o. Hey-o.
Okay, it's still hard for me.
Yeah, you guys are getting it. You guys are getting it. Batman, you were taking a nap? You can, you're on the YouTube side. You can start from the beginning if you need to. And the moonwalking zombie. Panic moonwalking zombie to signify that. Yeah, okay, that seems like it was an easy one. We have a couple left to share with you, but, well, and we see it pretty big on a screen here too. I try to make it something you guys could see on a phone, but I'm glad that worked out. You didn't see it? It had like pointy teeth, and all the others had like squared off ones.
Don't feel bad, real life. I didn't either. He had to show it to me.
Tighter. All right, it is time for lightning round stories. Are we ready? I gotta create like an intro for this segment. I don't have one yet, but I've given myself a post-it note because I think that's a good official name for us here. Lightning round stories. Those are the short stories that we're gonna do. Very, very short. We get how long for feedback? 45 seconds? 30. We get 30 seconds for feedback after going through this. 45 seconds. Okay. We get a certain amount of time to give feedback, and then they're going to use Jean-Luc Peacock as the timer, as the cowbell or whatever it is, to show that we're out of time. And I have a very special guest for this segment. We have Caden Thunder here.
What's the big deal?
Here, push your mic. There you
What's
go.
the big deal?
Caden's a big deal.
I was gonna be I was gonna be Art the Clown, but I felt like that wasn't scary enough. So I dipped myself in vinegar and let myself soak all night, and now I'm a pickle.
He woke up this morning and found himself in a real big pickle.
Yeah, here I am in a pickle.
He's in a pickle.
It smells
Joyce,
so good.
yeah. If I have heard of the pickle priest. I've heard a lot about this.
Yeah, I love the
somehow.
pickle priest. I follow him on TikTok. He's great. I love the.
It's a wild thing.
I turned myself into a pickle. I'm Pickle Caden.
I have seen the pickle priest because of Caden.
Yeah, I love the pickle priest. He's so good.
That probably inspired this.
It did.
Okay. Are we ready for lightning round stories?
Yep.
How do you feel? You feel good? You feel ready?
I feel ready. I'm
Okay.
I'm inside a pickle.
You're inside a pickle. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, all right. Lightning round stories. We got to get Tony and Candy Thunder ready with timers there. Okay, you guys ready for me? Well, I guess you only need the timer for feedback. So here's the first lightning round story. Am I the astronaut for getting irritated about my Halloween candy? I put out a Halloween candy bowl at work a couple of weeks ago, and it's been wildly popular. I've had to buy $140 worth of candy so far, and I'm about empty again. I'm happy to do that, though. What annoys me is that some people have found my stash of extra candy and have been going into my desk drawer if I don't have any of their favorite candy out. It's bad enough to have people rooting through all my stuff trying to find a tool or something. I'm an engineer and work in a lab. But for candy, tell me I'm not the asshole here. Edit! I have hidden stashes in a locked cabinet and left only Starburst out for a while, the least popular candy, so there are many of them left. I'm still happy to supply candy, but on my terms, not anybody else's. All right, Caden Thunder, thoughts, go.
I like Starbursts.
End of story. Look, you're donating the candy. You have the right to approach this however you want, so you're going to have to just lock it. Lock the fucking cabinet.
You could give them fake teeth if you wanted.
Okay, and like put a note out there and be like, hey, this is the candy that's available. If you abuse this system, all the candy will go away. Treat them like toddlers because that's how they're acting.
And shout out Starbursts.
Shout out Starburst. What's your favorite Starburst color?
Orange.
Pink.
The orange one's good.
Pink. Does anybody like the yellow Starburst?
Yeah.
Orange.
I like the yellow.
Orange? Mm-hmm. You like the orange one too?
I like the orange and the yellow.
There's our chicken. There's the chicken. The chicken has gone off. All right, here's story number 2. Am I the astronaut for not splitting my lottery win evenly with my boyfriend after I bought the ticket? I'll read it again. Am I the astronaut for not splitting my lottery win evenly with my boyfriend after I bought the ticket? My boyfriend, 27 male, and I, 26 female, were at a gas station, and I bought a scratch-off ticket for fun. I used my own money. I ended up winning $1,000. When I told him, he said, "Oh, nice. We can use it for a weekend trip." I said I was planning to save it for bills since it was technically my ticket. He got offended and said, "So we're not sharing now?" For context, we've been dating for a year, don't live together, and don't share finances. I offered to treat him to dinner to celebrate, but he called me selfish. Am I the astronaut for not splitting the money evenly? Thoughts?
No. Not my prerogative. Or parlay.
Whose chair is that? Not
Whatever,
my chair,
Ace
not my
said.
problem. No. Presence does not equal ownership. He wasn't even was he standing at the counter with you? It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You bought the ticket. You have video proof that you bought the ticket because there's security cameras at every fucking gas station. So there's proof that he was no way involved in this. Tell him to fucking take you to small claims court if he wants to. Also, he's a dickbag.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, next one. Will I be the astronaut for telling my coworker to stop announcing my lunch choices? This feels weird. I eat lunch at my desk because I like peace and quiet. My coworker has this habit of loudly commenting on whatever I eat. Stuff like, "Ooh, someone's eating healthy today." Or, "Wow, that smells strong." Or, "You really love pasta, huh?" It's small talk, I get it, but it's every single day. It makes me self-conscious. I've been thinking of politely saying something like, "Hey, I'd appreciate it if you didn't comment on my food every day," but my partner said it might come off rude since he's probably just trying to be friendly. Would I be the jerk if I said something?
No. I don't know. Okay. Well, look, I like announcing things too. And it's not anything.
What? What do you like announcing?
I announce things all the time at the office. Like if you walk in with some soup, I'd be like, "Look who's got some soup."
Like from the back. I just pooped.
Oh boy, soup boy. My pickle just came undone.
No, I feel like this is a weird thing. This is a weird thing. Right? This is a weird thing. I would start doing it back to him. There's only fight fire with fire here. Only get an actual fucking microphone. Right? Be like, "Dave is sitting at his desk again. Dave." Damn it. Here's the next story. Am I the astronaut for taking down my neighbor's haunted decorations after they kept scaring my dog? My neighbor went all out for Halloween. Motion sensor ghosts, screaming skeletons, the whole deal. Problem is, one of the decorations screamed every time someone walked past, and my dog lost his mind every night. I asked if they could turn the sound off after 10 p.m. and they laughed it off, saying it was part of the fun. After 3 nights of no sleep, I finally unplugged the ghost while they were at work. They noticed immediately and posted in our neighborhood face group about the Halloween Grinch. Now everybody's saying that I ruined the spooky spirit. Am I the astronaut?
So wait, was this on Halloween or after Halloween?
It was well leading up to Halloween.
Oh yeah, screw you. It's Halloween. If
it's making noise after 10 p.m.
Look, tough cookies. The world's a hard place. It's Halloween. Don't pee on my parade because you just get some earplugs, man. And that might make me an ass-con, but I'm a pickle, so what can you do?
Here's my deal. Look, if you had a problem with it and if it was driving our dogs nuts and it was happening every fucking night, I would check the local sound ordinances, okay? There's a right and wrong way to go about it. You shouldn't touch other people's shit. Check your
true.
ordinances and go from there.
There's 2 times per the year when you can do loud noise, though. It's Halloween and it's 4th of July.
I don't think that's legally accurate at all.
That's what my prerogative says.
Okay, here's our last one, the final lightning round story. Am I the astronaut for refusing to let my coworker get a bite of my lunch every day after I shared once? Not to toot my own horn, but I think I'm a pretty decent cook. My food tastes and smells good, and I love to share my cooking with others as it brings me joy. However, it's been a bit of an issue around lunchtime at work. I don't usually cook for my coworkers, as this is my personal hobby. If I'm cooking for them, we plan it out so that everyone knows there's going to be food in the break room. These situations, obviously, I intend to share. I let one of my coworkers get a bite of my lunch once on a day I did not bring food in for everyone. I figured, why not? Big mistake. Now every day they come by to get a bite of my lunch. I'm not rude about it. I'm not rude about it and just say no, but it's getting a little weird with it being a daily thing now. Wait, OP says I'm not rude about it and just say no? Does OP mean that saying no would be rude? Like they give this person the bite every time or they say no every time? I'm confused about that.
Here comes the airplane.
They just got it waiting whenever they show up. Now they're like, here's your daily nibble. This
Brought you a pickle.
say no. Say like I didn't bring enough this time. And then say that every time. Sorry I didn't bring enough. Sorry I didn't bring enough. Sorry I didn't bring enough.
I give him like
I'll give
fake
him eventually.
oatmeal. It's the worst.
Fake oatmeal. Set that boundary. Yeah, you should say no. I can't tell from that statement. I'm not rude about it and just say no. But it's getting a little weird about it being daily.
I think the implication is
saying
that he's not rude about it, so he doesn't say no.
no. That's what I got too. Tell you what, every time this guy or this person comes by and asks for a bite, squeeze that chicken. They'll go away.
Squeeze them. The chicken.
We found a new
the
way.
chicken.
If you like squeeze all the air out of that thing, it gives them a much more painful scream. So that's what you've been hearing today. All right, there it was, ladies and gentlemen. That was the lightning round with Cade and Thunder. Heck yeah. Wait, let me get back to this. How did you feel about that lightning round, Caden? How do you feel like you did?
I'm gonna be honest. I blacked out. But I was reading the comments and you guys are phenomenal. So thank you for liking my pickle costume.
The way that your pickle is vibrating.
Up and down?
Yeah.
I was doing that the whole time.
I'm questioning what your costume really is here.
Pickle the litter.
Pickle the litter.
I would slap my knee if I could feel it. I can feel my knee. It's just in the pickle. I would have to undo the back of my pickle in order to feel my knee.
We don't want you to do that.
No.
We don't want you.
It already happened
Pickle
earlier.
dance. It's his pickle dance. That's yeah. Oh,
Right.
Hey, Ducky. There you go. The dill.
Big deal.
Dough.
Ayo.
Oh my gosh.
I was going to be a cucumber, but they were all sold out.
Katie Hayden dropping the 2, loving the dancing pickle. That's
I was actually going to be Art the Clown, but my bank account wanted me to be a pickle. Art the Clown's like $100.
nice. So also the Art the Clown mask at Spirit Halloween's like $90.
It's true.
I think we've got a visitor.
That's
not locked, is it? That's gonna be needy.
I do have
guessing so.
I have a Terrifier jersey on underneath my pickle though. So that's something.
You what?
I have a Terrifier jersey on underneath my pickle.
That just sounds weird.
It says Terrifier and it has Art the Clown on the back.
Yeah. Gotta love when the bank account chooses. That's right, Callie.
Yeah. You thought I was
thought you were
an
an
avocado?
avocado.
That would have been acceptable too, but I would have been the naked inside of it.
Yeah. If you were an avocado and had like a medicine ball you carried around, that would be funny.
Oh, that would be funny.
Yeah.
I used to do that. Not for Halloween.
For Halloween? No, just randomly, just for fun.
It's more of just a weekends thing. Casual avocado.
Yeah, casual avocado medicine ball day.
Yeah.
All right, Caden Thunder, thank you so much. We enjoyed this lightning round. Yeah.
I've seen all the Terrifier movies, and they're all great. The second one's my favorite, though.
No.
Nice talking to you guys.
No, not for me. That's just not for me. You know what I mean? It's it seems like the kind of clown I ain't gonna get down with. You know what I mean? Kelly and I dropping some of the boos there. We are rocking and rolling on the boo goal here. Let me see where we're at. We're at 476 to 2K, so we're bebopping right along. That one is going to unlock Candy Thunder in my next costume, so we're going to rock that out. We are at 9 of 15 on the YouTube side for confetti and another game. And I think we just had a little pickle show up here. We got Caden, the big dill, and then our little sweet pickle, Navy Thunder's just arrived here. Howdy, y'all. Hey, Navy. Maybe she'll be jumping on to tell us hi here. What is not my Halloween thing scene? Oh, sorry, I hit the wrong button. I gotta get my spooky scene going on here. Planning to see the Terrifier 3 on Halloween? I can't. You know the clowns. It's a no for me. Navy Gherkin Thunder. There you go. Radiant Decay met the actor who played Art. That would be. I don't know that I could take on a heavy role like that. You know what I mean? And not. I'm sure. If there are any actresses in the crowd today, props, because like taking on and becoming that other person, I'm sure like a part of that stays with you no matter what. And if you get into some dark roles, that'd be a thing. That'd be a thing. Queen Unicorn, where can we see the reply? You missed the first 40 minutes. The reply to what? I'm sorry. Replay. YouTube side. So you can actually watch the replay on the YouTube side. You can back it up. It doesn't let you do that on the TikTok side, unfortunately. Even it, yeah, I've watched it, and it doesn't really bother me. I don't know why. It was more so the Killer Clowns from Outer Space. That was the one that did it for me. And art just kind of looks like not my jam. And also the things that Caden Thunder sold me, I'm like, yep, nope. Yeah, no. Hey, Aaron, welcome to the Gosh Heckin' Thunder Crew. Z535 over there. The fam be growing on the YouTube side. Heck yeah. Okay, I think I am headed to story 2 or 4. Come here, monkey. All right, we're going to dive into story number 4, but before we do that, come here. Hey. Whoa. Okay, here, come here. You want to come say hi? Today was PJ Day. Schools, we got our Halloween PJs on. Look right there. Camera's right there. Let's everybody hi. Hi. She's got her glow-in-the-dark Halloween PJs on.
Hello.
Halloweeny stuff. And she has her own little Olight i3T. It's like a little skinny flashlight. That's the one she touched with the cat's butt. But that she uses to like charge up the glow-in-the-dark stuff. And then if you go in the bathroom and shut the door after charging it up, you just, the whole thing, it's like a glowy pattern. It's awesome. It's awesome. Say hi. Say hello. Did you see all the Halloweeny stuff on the shelves back here? Very cool. Just wait till you see the next costumes that we put on. It's going to be awesome. Okay. That is from home. It's your mermaid skeleton. Because that's for work. That's a red flag. We use red flags here sometimes. You remember playing with it? All this stuff's from home, yeah. I did buy that picture for Uncle Tony. I bought it for Uncle Tony. Okay, I gotta read a story. Give me 5. All right. We'll see you soon when Mommy and I come back to put our next costumes on. You have to help us tell us if they look good. You'll see them. Katie Hayden dropped the 2, says, I love the PJ Navy. Michelle Standiford, member for 19 months, original. It did it for you, no pun intended. Yeah, I hear you. What's Navy gonna be for Halloween? There's 2 separate occasions here. The school party, she's Hermione, and then that will make sense in a little bit. But the second one for like trick or treating, she's going to be Glinda, because she's pretty much Glinda. It'll be fun. Where were those PJs from? Are those
They're little sleepies from 2 years ago, I think.
Yeah.
Last year, maybe a year ago.
She
I bought them big so they'd fit for
when she
2 years.
when she like lived in PJs, as a wee little tot, little sleepies were like
Yeah, that
we're a
but
standard.
She's outgrown.
She's outgrown them, but they do last for like 2-3 years because they're very stretchy.
I always buy them big.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, that didn't go the way I wanted it to. Okay, we're gonna dive into. Did you say story 4? Was that right? All right, going to story 4, ladies and gentlemen. Meanwhile, we're at 788 at a 2K on the TikTok side to unlock that next costume change. This is from AITA Relationships and goes like this. Am I the astronaut? My fiance danced with another woman at a wedding. Am I overreacting, or was this totally inappropriate? Should we do a poll for this? Am I the astronaut? My fiance danced with another woman at a wedding. Am I overreacting, or was this totally inappropriate? Let's just take it on face value. Would you like to start a poll? You or Tony Ross over there? Tony Spark, Tony Ross, sorry. Starting a poll for us. Question 1 is, am I the astronaut? My fiance danced with another woman at a wedding. Am I overreacting, or was this totally inappropriate? So the question really is it inappropriate to dance with a person of the opposite sex or a person of your relationship sex, whatever, at a wedding? Is it inappropriate?
I'm going to show this one more time. So someone asked what you and I were for Halloween.
Yeah, come on. Joyce.
Like, someone was asking.
You have to do your will. Come on.
I don't have any more in me.
We're Joyce and
I have to turn these back on. One of them's on. I don't know where they're at.
Joyce and Hop.
Yeah.
You just turn it off so they will speak to you.
Yeah, no, I know. Will Byers. Is that you? She just had to do it off camera. That was the trick. And then break. What was that? What was it? You come from YouTube to vote and click the wrong one, Des. It happens.
The results are in.
Results are
35% NTA, 22% ASCON 3, 17% ESH, 9% ASCON 2, 9% ASCON 4, and 1% or 4.4% ASCON 1. Sorry. Got my numbers all screwed up there.
Bob Ross is not a mathematician.
So it's kind of all over everything.
He's an artist.
I'm an artist, not a math guy.
He's not a math guy. Okay, kind of all over the place, but NTA was taking it. I would have feelings about this. And I think maybe more important than my having feelings about this is that neither of us would do that to the other. That's just us, though. All right. Hey, everyone. I'm 31 female. Went to my fiance's 30 male friend's wedding over the weekend. He was part of the groom's party, so I expected he'd be busy with photos and speeches, which was fine. But later that night, I saw something that really upset me. The groom's sister, whom my fiance has known since he was about 15, who's older than him, was dancing with him. Not in a casual or friendly way either. She was grinding on him, and at one point she jumped up, wrapped her legs around him, and he spun her around. This was not the dancing that I was envisioning. For context, she's married and has kids. Before that even happened, she actually came up to me and said, "Oh, I hope you don't hate me. I don't want your boyfriend's Willie. I've known him since he was 15. He's like a brother to me." But she said it in this really condescending tone, and it honestly just rubbed me the wrong way. Earlier in the night, I had already spoken to my fiance and told him that her dancing was making me uncomfortable. He brushed it off and said there was nothing to it. She's basically family. Then later, the leg wrapping thing happened after that conversation, which honestly just made it feel worse. When I brought it up again the next day after we got home, he said he agreed that a boundary was crossed, apologized, and told me he doesn't want to ever talk about it again. I fucked up. We should never talk about this again. I just don't know how to feel. To me, it felt completely inappropriate and disrespectful, especially since he knew I was there and had already told him it made me uncomfortable. But he's making me feel like I should just drop it. They were both drunk, but to me, that is not an excuse. Would you consider this cheating or at least crossing a major boundary? Am I being too sensitive for feeling hurt by it? Thoughts?
I mean, I wouldn't dance with my brother like that. And he said he viewed her as a sister. So would you dance with your sister like that?
No! Ooh, David.
This is NTA for me. I don't like it. I don't like it, brother.
I don't know if this was like shooting your shot for both of them or just for her or what, but it was.
I mean, he has a fiance. She's married, and and other people may feel differently, and that's totally okay. But I don't. I think the grinding and the wrapping legs around someone who is engaged and I'm married is crossing a line. I think that's a little too. If you're a professional dancer and you're doing this, then that's fine. But
you better be getting some ones out of it. Then
you don't be. This isn't a
10s or 20s, maybe.
Well, if you're a professional dancer, like I don't mean like that. I mean like Dancing with the Stars. Like
I don't think you would see that on. This did not sound like.
This sounds very wrong. Like
this did not sound like a ghost of the Pasadole. This sounded like just straight up like dry humping on the dance floor.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
To a beat. That's
I wouldn't
what this
do
sounded
this.
like.
I wouldn't do this if I loved and respected my partner. So
no, and I think that's the kicker.
it gives me
more importantly than like how we feel if this would be done to us. We would never do this to our partner, and most of us would say that. I think that's the bigger issue here. So now you have to have the conversation about what is generally okay and not okay.
How do you feel about it did cross a line, but I don't ever want to talk about it again? Was he grossed out by it? Was he like, he felt the line was crossed too, but I mean.
He's acting like she was the only one that crossed the line though.
Yeah, you don't get to be you can't make a mistake and then not talk about the mistake and say like moving forward, like makes me uncomfortable and we need to talk about it like, in order to define the boundaries of our relationship. This is a boundary. Yeah. You dry humping someone at a wedding, boundary. Just another woman wrapping her legs around your waist, boundary.
Yeah. Would you call that a rap dance?
This is why we're married. Don't be suspicious. Yeah.
If you're in this position where your partner is like effed up real bad and they're like, we shall never speak of this again, or I don't want to ever speak about this. The response is, oh, I bet you don't. I bet you want to forget all about this ever happened. And you know what? I wish I could bleach it out of my brain, but I saw it and this cannot be forgotten. Man. You can't unsqueeze the toothpaste, right? Heard somebody say that earlier.
Like your partner tells you that they're uncomfortable, like what you're doing is making them uncomfortable, and they're like, "Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it."
And then goes
out and dances more. Like if I'm telling you something makes me uncomfortable, don't do it, and let's talk about it later. Like don't repeat offend. Like
yeah,
what
be
are
like,
you doing?
You're wrong. I'm gonna keep doing it right in front of you.
Yeah,
and then come back and be like, you were right.
Yeah, but we're not going to talk about it.
You were right. We shall not speak of this again.
Yeah.
About that time when I didn't listen to you and didn't respect your feelings about a situation, and then you end up being right. We shall never speak of that.
I think.
Be like, bitch, I will speak about that every day for the rest of our fucking lives. Thank you.
I think if you don't speak about it, it's going to be something. Like it's going to exist, and until you talk about it, hash it out, and move forward, like put it to bed. Like it's still going to be there. You can not talk about it all day. You can put a pin in it all day, but it still exists and it's still there. So
it's like a conflict erection that just will never go down.
Yeah. Just talk about it, get it over with, and move on, and stop dancing with people like that stop doing things that your partner says, "Hey, I'm uncomfortable. Here's an idea." Don't do it. It's quite simple. I'm thinking of the Ross whenever he's like, let's just put a pin in it.
Hey, monkey. That's right. Wrong Ross over there. not Bob, just Ross. Unless you're Patrick Swayze, don't be dirty dancing.
That's right.
Yep. Hey, we're at 10:55 of 2K right now. Let me get a little bit of catch up done over here. Darn it. Gish darn it. I pressed the wrong button again. There we go. Kelly and I dropping some of the
Okay,
boo
she
that
wants to
goes
do
there.
confetti.
You want to do confetti? 1, 2, 3. Boom! There it was. All right.
There it is.
It's been a while since you've been here for confetti, huh? Where were her husband and kids? That's a good question. We don't really get that information, but yeah. Oh, I could tell. The sound panels that are hanging from the ceiling, they're always like swinging after the confetti shoots. That's pretty rough. I don't know. Joyce Brown dropping the Boo the Ghost there as well. Jezebel, Sarah Barracuda, Jasmine, Windy Knight, Bleeding Edged. Sarah Barracuda again there. Jezebel again there. Michelle dropping the 56. Boo the Ghost there. Who is Deja? Just Mag, Shannon, Call Me Melty, Jero, Mama, Maxine Henry, Ninja Blob dropping the Hondo, Elizabeth Carter, Ninja Blob again there. Thank you guys so much for the love. We are moving right along. We will soon be doing that costume change. YouTube side, you're at 10 out of 15 there. And we'll bounce to our next story here. Am I to 5? Is that correct? All right. Whoa. 2. Okay. Navy Thunder has discovered Jean-Luc Picard. Jean-Luc. Quick hydrate and then we'll dive in there. What's up? Okay, go ahead. I'm just diving into story number 2. Diving in on a story. Here we go. Longer show today, Radio Decay. Yeah, we are not doing VIP today. We are just, we're going to continue going here. We're going to keep on going. Till we don't know more. We'll see. We got a few stories left. At least a couple. We got a couple stories left here. Let's go. All right. This one is, some of that stuff from the upside down. It's the upside down, but it's confetti floating in the air. That's our upside down. Will I be the astronaut if I called and canceled my fiance's gift to me because it's way too expensive? Would you like to do a poll for that, Tony Spark? Sure. Will I be the astronaut if I called and canceled my fiance's gift to me because it's way too expensive? Huh. Well, okay. Look at it this way. I mean, if it's something that you are uncomfortable receiving, I'm guessing you've communicated that. This is kind of like touching other people's stuff, right? But it's a gift for you. Does that make it different? It's just preventing a gift from you or for you from getting to you. Is that an asshole thing? His money, his choice to buy. Okay, yeah. I mean, there's probably a fraud element to it. If they're acting as if they're acting on his behalf, yeah, that would be a big deal. His or her. They could just return it. Will I be the astronaut if I called and canceled my fiance's gift to me because it's way too expensive? How do you feel about that, Tater? He's like, what'd you get me?
What is it?
She said, what'd you get me?
What is it? I would have to know what it is.
We don't know what it
I don't
is.
know.
It's just the general, like, if you...
I mean, ESH, because I have no idea.
Okay.
I have no clue.
ESH is
Yeah.
fair.
The results are in.
Results
Yeah.
are in!
Ascon 3 with 23%.
That's my world.
Ascon 4 with 19%. Ascon 2 with 18%. NTA with 14%. And Ascon 1 and ESH both at 11%.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Ascon 3 taking the cake. Visiting my world here, I'm sure I'm going to understand every part of this and be like, yeah, that sounds right. Will I be the astronaut if I called and canceled my fiance's gift to me because it was way too expensive? My soon-to-be wife has a bad spending habit. She is addicted to buying gifts for other people. She knows it is a problem and plans to start therapy soon. Where'd the N go? She knows it is a problem and plans to start therapy soon. I told her that before we got married, she needs to have zero debt. I just bought a house, so I'm already managing that. A few years after we started dating, she got her first credit card and went wild for Christmas on her and her brother's 18th birthday. She spent about $1,000 and struggled to pay it off, so I lent her the money to close the account. She eventually paid me back the $700, but before she was even done paying me, she secretly opened another card. One day I checked her phone to see how the credit card was doing and found another bank app. It was a completely different card with a $6,000 balance, maxed out. I was furious. That was a huge lie by omission, especially since she still owed me money. 6 months later, she had only paid about $500 off of that card. We talked about it for a long time and agreed that she is not allowed to have normal credit cards anymore, only a secured card to rebuild her credit. But I never said anything about payment plans. Recently, she told me she had a surprise gift for me that she got on sale. I did not press her on the cost because I assumed she knew better by now. After it happened, she came home acting nervous and sick. The next day, she told me it was a boudoir photo shoot she did as a gift for me. She said the studio promised her a discount, but the final cost ballooned once she was there. The shoot itself was discounted, but the photos, which were digital and not even physical prints, cost $3,000.
Oh my gosh.
She claimed she did not know that up front and broke down crying at the studio. They set her up on payment plan so she could pay it off and get the pictures later. Here's the thing, I never asked her to do anything like this for me. The only gifts I want from her are experiences we can share, like trips, concerts, or dinner. I asked her if there was any way to cancel it because I do not want her spending that much, but she said she signed a contract and it's non-refundable. Not sure I believe that. She's ashamed and feels awful, but she also said the shoot made her feel beautiful, so I know she wants those photos. I told her we could have done something similar at home for free. If she sticks to the payment plan, it will take her about 2.5 years to pay it off. We were planning to get married in 28, but now I'm not sure that is happening. Would I be the asshole if I called the studio, demanded they cancel the payment plan, paid them a fair amount for the time they spent, and shut this whole thing down? Just to be clear, I'm not looking for advice to break up. This is one part of a much bigger picture. She has a lot of amazing qualities, and I have plenty of reasons to love her. This is just a major issue that needs to be handled before marriage. If I did a boudoir photo shoot for you,
This is,
is that something you would enjoy?
we'll talk about it later. NTA, and no, he is right. This is something that needs to be handled because spending like this on credit, like, I mean, this is what they're designed to do, to strap you in, to make you think you can spend this money. And like, I don't think you're going to have any luck canceling though. If she did, like, some places like that do have contracts and they're pretty clear cut to avoid this type of situation. But
you could get a copy of that contract, though.
She does need therapy because spending like this, like it's not something that you can do long term. It's not something that she can do long term without tanking your ability to buy a house together in the future, or your ability to need to upgrade a car if that time comes. Like, these things are going to impact your life once you are legally married. So I do think it is something that needs to be handled, like spending outside of your means. Like stuff like this, it is an addiction and it can become an addicting behavior. And so I mean,
You need to address it, but you need to address it together.
Yes, I agree. And I think he's right. Like, she's doing therapy. She needs therapy to figure out why she's doing this. Like, what triggered this? Where is this coming from? But if you want to save the relationship, I think you're going to need firmer boundaries moving forward to fix the issue that she's having.
Yeah, and there's also there's also the kind of theme that we've been on for the past couple of weeks, really, about punishments versus teaching. And I go into that because she needs to be making these improvements herself. She's hiding things from you because the lesson hasn't really sinked in, right? It is she's viewing what you're making her do as a punishment rather than something that is designed to help her, that she's actually choosing to do. So the ball needs to be handed back to her on the long term here and say, okay, here's the situation you're in. What are you going to do to fix it? You're also not married yet. So like, you have limited say in what can actually happen there. I think doing anything behind her back would be an asshole move.
I agree. I
Both
wouldn't
short
do
and
that.
long term.
Yeah.
You've got to do this together, but you've got to put it in context and let her make the choices and let her go through it and support her through it instead of trying to swoop in and fix everything for her, because that lesson ain't sinking in.
I so agree. The pictures were very expensive.
Oh,
that's
that company is a absolute scam.
If they ballooned it and like did that after the pictures were
That's a
taken,
bait
like
and switch.
that's a huge scammy company, and
yeah.
I don't know that you're going to make any headway trying to work around. I think you're just going to cause more damage up front to your trust issues on both sides, and
trying to go behind her back.
yeah, I think there's some.
She can ask for a copy of the contract.
Yeah.
And this can be
And she needs to work through this problem.
Yep.
I mean, you can help her and you can lead the way, but she needs to do the heavy work of working through this problem and solving it together so that she understands instead of just keep, like at this point, this would be the third thing that you've paid off, if I remember correctly. And I don't know that you're doing, I know your intentions are good, but I don't know that you're doing good by someone who clearly has some kind of issue going on where she can't stop herself from spending, and
it's got to be her choice.
she has to make the choice, and she has to want therapy. She has to want to fix the problem.
So Elise, I saw your comment here, and I think this is an interesting angle to dive in on. Elise says, went to therapy for shopping addiction, gave my dad control on my bank accounts and everything. We had weekly meetings. They're on the right track. They just need to follow through with the plan.
That's great.
But
I think that's a great
was
idea.
that your choice or was that your dad's? And I think that's where I feel like it's got to be her choice. Otherwise, it's just a punishment. And, you feel like a teenager and you're going to find a way to work around it. Like somehow that lesson has to sink in here.
I mean, if you're looking at doing these photos, which I think like more power to you, I think they're very empowering to do, even just for yourself, but find a local photographer and work with them. And
not going to be shady about their business practices.
And who can, because we have local ones here that are like that have the makeup artists, but everything is up front, like the exact cost. And but I thank you for sharing, Elise, for sharing your history with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm glad that you got on a path and worked through a plan.
If that's a common bait and switch for this kind of photography,
that's
that's
terrible.
horseshit. And I'm sorry to anybody who's gone through that.
What a way to put a woman in a difficult position to do those type of photos and then take complete advantage. Like that's disgusting. That's super, super gross.
So what's your verdict here? Will I be the astronaut if I called and canceled? So if I called and canceled, that's acting on her behalf, I assume, doing that behind her back.
So, since it's would I be the asshole, I would say that I do think that you would be the asshole in more ways than one, because you're still bailing her out. Like you're still putting a Band-Aid on the situation and also going behind our back. I think that you guys need, if you want to get married and you want to move forward with the relationship, do it together up front. And like Elise said, come up with a plan to move forward, but she's got to want it too. And if she's not willing to change, then I think you have your answer as far as the relationship goes.
There you go. I think it's the way. So for me, it's a 2. You'd be at a definitely shouldn't do that. Let's make that official determination here. Then we'll get moving on to the next one here. I think we have, one more to go?
Also, I would just like to get the name of this photographer. Just for
We just want to talk.
I just want to talk.
We just want to talk.
This feels very slimy.
I want to get some
Michelle, very
photos
slimy.
of this photographer and then use those photos for ransom.
And she may be
Extortion, whatever.
I was going to say,
she may be playing the victim, but it also, I know that there are people who get into these situations and don't read the fine print and don't look at it, and it becomes way more than they originally thought. And it's slimy and scammy, but
on the flip side of that, though, a couple people have made comments where, how do we know that wasn't her covering for once she freaked out about how expensive it was?
Very well could have been.
Then she'd be like, well, I didn't know that it was going to be that expensive.
Yeah.
Maybe that could be that too, where she was like, oh no, I'm in trouble.
Like,
it could have been that too, but
I didn't realize I was buying a truck.
Right. It very well, it could have been, but either way, I think him going behind her back, or maybe if he goes behind her back, he'll realize that she's lying. I don't know what the right answer is. So,
if I were going to, in a different life, if I were going to apply the kind of time that like doing a good experience photo shoot like that would be. $3,000 is not an unheard of amount of time. Well, so the shoot was separate. It was for the files, but if you're going through and doing a ton of post work on those files, sure. I'm not opposed to the cost. I'm opposed to making that cost a surprise for people. We preach consistent experience on the marketing side quite a bit. Like when people, to give people the confidence to reach out to you, to do business with you, you should upfront with your marketing materials, make it feel like they're already doing business with you. So when they finally make that call or send that email, they are super comfortable and they know exactly what's going to happen next. That's a good business experience. This is the opposite of that. It's shady bullshit that needs to lead to a Google business review that is a warning to anyone else that's looking at doing this kind of thing, if it's true, if this was accurate, and probably a Better Business Bureau inquiry as well. Know what I mean? Anyway, we'll dive over to the next one here. Nancy says, dropping a $5 super on the YouTube side. My wedding photographer did this to me. My album was not what I had dreamed of at all. I'm divorced now, so I'm over it. Yeah, but boo. So sorry you had to go through that. That'd be a terrible thing to go through there. Terrible. Transparency. Who'd have thought? Yeah, Doroshko. Yeah. Jenny with the ice cream cone, thank you so much. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do real quick here. Look at that. Okay, that's a good segue into the next one. But before I dive into that, I'm going to do game 4. Is that okay? I'm going to go ahead and do a game with y'all to bust this up because we got one more story to get into here. We are at 1263 of 2K. Which was going to trigger a costume change. And you know what? If we don't get there, we don't get there. That's okay. You guys will still, you'll get to see the other costumes on Friday. We'll make sure that we document well. And I know secretly Candy Thunder's here is like, thank goodness. I don't have to mess with all that shit. Yeah, they love the bangs. You're keeping on to it. Katie Hayden dropping a 2 says, about how much longer do we have to hit this goal? Yeah, we have one story left here, so not much time. Yeah, and we're like 734 away on there. So we're a little ways. That's okay. If we don't hit it, that's quite all right, guys. We'll dive into our next game here, and then we'll dive into another story. Remember to swipe your chat away so that you can see all of the characters on here. Let's play another game. You'll have 30 seconds. Let's go find the difference. Starting now. Ooh, okay, we got the zombie hand. Must find hand. Also, our zombie only has 4 fingers, you know. It's like a Ninja Turtle zombie kind of thing going on here. And dropping the 2 says, get her done. Get her done. Do what? Yeah, this doesn't look like the zombie has lost fingers, though. It looks like he just, these zombies specifically have 4 fingers. Yeah, there you go. You guys got it. You got it. Yeah, it was actually the other hand in the set of zombie hands that I grabbed, and I just flipped it so it would be thumbs facing the same way. Yeah. You guys got that one quick. Yep, got the zombie hand quick.
I didn't get that one.
Tater's, I didn't get that. It took her a minute. It's like, I don't see it. Matching games, maybe not Tater's forte.
I can match all day long. It's finding the difference of one. It was a very minute difference. It was a hard one.
I guess it's not matching, it's unmatching, right?
I'm a good matcher. I'm a good rememberer. That was the hardest one. I did get the pumpkin one. It was this one that I didn't get, the zombie hand, and I was like, I feel like that's not going to go over well. I forget what the last one is. But then people got it.
I remember what the last one is.
Yeah, he's like, no, it's different right here. There's not a line, and I was like, okay.
Darian dropping a 2 with the hand claps. Heck yeah, Katie Hayden with the we can do it. Heck yeah.
See, someone agreed.
I'll leave that alone. Love you too, Tater. All right, here we go. Last story. This is from AITA and goes like this. Am I the astronaut for being upset with a friend for not delivering our wedding pictures in time? Would you like to try a poll for this? I don't know that it's necessary. Poll's going. Poll's getting ready to go. Am I the astronaut for being upset with a friend for not delivering our wedding pictures in time? Bookworm Mama dropping a 4 on the YouTube side of the pumpkins, the ghosts, and the doggies. The doggies there. That unlocks our last game of confetti, y'all. Did you pay this friend? I assume. I assume we got 34 seconds left on the poll, ladies and gents. Am I the astronaut for being upset with a friend for not delivering our wedding pictures in time? I know, right? They're going to friggin' bring up PTSD for all these photo stories. In another life. Did you sign a contract that outlined that? Hey, there you go. Probably not. It was. If I had to guess right now, I'd say, Opie hopefully paid. Maybe didn't have a contract though. All right, we just hit the end of that with 60% going NTA.
Oh, so I don't even get to read the results.
I'm sorry. What were the other percentages?
That's fine. You've got it.
Well, it's because I'm running TikTok live.
That's fine. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I
NTA was 60%.
There we go.
ESH was 21%, and then a smattering on the others.
a smattering. ESH is everybody sucks here. Done yet. Okay, here we go. Am I the astronaut for being upset with a friend for not delivering our wedding pictures in time? I, male 28, and my wife female 27, got married this June. The wedding was absolutely perfect in every way. I asked my very close friend, let's call him John, male 29, to be our wedding photographer. John has unfortunately been quite sick the last couple of years, struggling with inflammatory bowel disease. He's quit his studies, his job, etc., but in the last years, he started doing some work as a wedding photographer. Him agreeing to take our pictures would mean a lot to me, as he would be a big part of our special day, in addition to being a groomsman. Well, I don't know if you can be a groomsman and a wedding photographer. That doesn't make sense. It is important to highlight that when asking, I specifically told John that while having him as a photographer would be very special to us, I did not want him to agree at the expense of his health. The most important thing was for him to be at our wedding as our guest, sharing our special day. John told us that he would love to take our pictures. We had a contract signed with pay and with expected delivery of pictures early September, 12 weeks after the wedding. The day was amazing and we had such a great time. And then silence. September was getting close and we heard nothing about the pictures. The week before deadline, I asked him for an update. He was not finished, but sent over a few samples, about 10 pictures, and would finish the rest within a couple of weeks. A couple of weeks passed and still nothing. No updates, no word. Me and my wife decided not to bother him as his own wedding was approaching, and we did not want to stress him out further. After his wedding, a destination wedding, I was the best man. Still nothing. Last night I asked John if he had gotten any closer to finishing our pictures, as we, among other things, were planning to use some of them as Christmas gifts to our family. His answer, he had done no editing since the beginning of September and was now leaving for his honeymoon, meaning the pictures would be finished in January at the earliest. This is where I might be the asshole. I sent John quite a long message expressing our disappointment and frustration with both the delay, but mainly the lack of communication. Our pictures being 4 months delayed with no updates along the way is not okay. We're no longer looking forward to seeing the pictures, but rather stressing about whether or not we will receive them at all. John responded this morning. He told me that the stress of our wedding, my bachelor party, and taking our pictures has been making him sick and burnt out, and that he has sacrificed the last 6 months of his life to help us. He is accusing me of ruining their honeymoon for expressing my disappointment now and not later and not caring about his well-being. He says that I should text him more often to ask how he is doing, etc. For context, I've spent the last 3 months in compulsory military service with almost no time of. I have seen my pregnant wife 3 times, one of those times at John's wedding. So, am I the astronaut? Edit, we had help from another photographer for the ceremony. John was the photographer in no less than 7 weddings this summer. Ours was the first of many.
Wait, what?
So because he was the best man, a different photographer was there for the ceremony, but John did all the rest of the photos. So like all reception.
Yeah, but
before, after
this
everything.
is the part that solidifies NTA for me, because I can understand that he was sick and he took on the job, but he also took on 7 more weddings.
So
you can't say
have those
that-
people received their photos?
I don't know, but you can't say that he spent the last 6 months of his life sacrificing
Yeah,
for your
no,
friend
that's
when
bullshit.
you've taken on 7 other weddings. Like that negates any argument you have of using, like, that's a lot of work. Like, that is a lot of work as far as editing goes, as far as taking the pictures. And unless you don't have like a specified plan, a system in place, like that editing time is going to struggle. And this was his first one. So there were 7 others. That was 8 weddings. And if you, just speaking from experience, like photographer, if you don't have a system in place to get that done, like that is going to pile up. That is going to pile up bad.
So I'm going to go on a limb here and say he hasn't done anybody's editing yet. And he's about to get sued
That
by
would be
7
interest-
people. By 7 couples.
I mean, they signed a contract and he took pay, and I understand that he is sick. I can't speak on IBS because I don't have it. It's not something that I have experience with, but I'm just stuck on the fact that he took 8 weddings knowing that he was sick, and he also had his own wedding coming up. I just feel like he took on way too much, and the stress of taking all of that on and not finishing more, like in between the other weddings, finishing the editing, has put him in a hard place. And so like the procrastination of it is now just probably way more stressful than the actual job of editing the
Fuck this
photos.
guy. That's the bottom line.
Okay.
You are a business owner. Your customer doesn't give a single shit what is going on with you. Shit's going to happen. But when you don't communicate, you signal that you know what you're doing is wrong. You know that you're fucking up here. That's why you're keeping it a secret. That's why you didn't send any updates about not feeling well and about not doing these things, which I don't even buy at the moment because there's no trust. You've burned what trust was there. OP, you gave your pal here 4 months past the agreed upon contract signed deadline.
And
You still have a business to run. So here's the flip. Here's the flip that would prove if this logic makes sense to OP's buddy here. Okay, pal. Would you be okay if I was 4 months, if it had been 4 months since the wedding and I still hadn't paid you?
yeah,
Would that be okay? 4 months past the agreed upon time, we're supposed to let each other slide on things because we're pals, right? Okay. Would that be okay? Because I don't think this balances out at all.
oh, and I guess he said IBD, not IBS, but, and I agree. Like, I know that stress can exacerbate symptoms of anything.
Inflammatory bowel disease. Yeah. Not irritable bowel syndrome.
It can change your entire body. So adding more stress, you are not the asshole, OP.
No.
Him not delivering the photos with no
It's the lack of communication.
communication about what is going on and taking on 7 other weddings. Like, this is all 100%. This is on him.
It's a business owner fail.
And I saw the comments were going really fast, but I saw someone say he needed the money from those 8 weddings for his wedding. And that makes the most sense. He took the money, but didn't.
Oh no.
And the crazy thing,
He's going to spend the next year editing.
as a master procrastinator, the craziest thing is that when you do it, like, the relief that you feel is insane compared to the stress that you feel while it hangs over your head.
When you
And,
punt.
and I cannot imagine the feeling of having 8 weddings of editing hanging over my head. Like, the stress this man must feel is no doubt making him much more sick than he is, because that amount of stress would be insane. Like, knowing that these people have paid you and they're depending on you, and you're just gonna go on your honeymoon. Like, you're gonna, like, that alone, like, that makes me, I feel stressed
FTG.
by proxy from this story, because holy shit, I know, like, what we are from a shoot and how many photos you take, how many photos, like, for our wedding, like,
How long it takes to edit.
that's making me stress. I'm sweaty.
So let's do the hypothetical here. Photographer buddy ex-buddy, goes on his honeymoon,
Right.
comes back, starts feeling the wrath of the 7 couples he did, or 8 couples he did photography for, who were
Yeah.
wanting their photos, and he doesn't have it even though they paid. So now he's got to find like a new way to infuse cash so that he can survive while having to spend all of his days editing to make good on what he had already received money for.
Yeah.
Starts doing boudoir photo shoots and
balloons the price.
and balloons the price to $3,000 for the deliverable files, which he's not going to have time to edit for another 4 months. But he's punting,
no.
punting. Like
Yeah.
he is just kicking the can and
Yeah.
going to build a huge snowball of problems for himself. And F that.
The stress I feel is like my closet, escaping my closet.
Your closet is the upside down.
Yes, 100%.
And when it's open,
100 fucking
the gateway is open. And
It's actually not even my closet. It's like
starts.
it's what's come out of my closet and taken over the rest of our room. But November 1st.
Freebissimo.
Yeah, November 1st. Hold me to it on Sundays Live. Ask me how much I accomplished. Please. VIP members, I know have my back. Because the stress that I feel when I walk into our bedroom is like a third of what this guy is feeling.
When you're ready, let me know, because I've learned that what I need to do is just provide a system, right? Like, so on the night before you're planning on doing this, like I need to bring in some clothes racks that you can hang stuff on while you're organizing. I need to bring a couple of totes and I need to give you room. I need to give you a system. Make it as easy as possible.
He did. I did Navy's closet and dressers, and
that's how
when
he
he
did that.
started it. I like as someone who procrastinates. When he starts it, I can immediately jump in and finish it, and like,
You know what the trick is?
and I'm
there,
like,
right?
oh,
The trick is to get her worried that I'm gonna fuck it up. So I'll start the process, and she's just like, just shush, back up.
well, you wouldn't know where things like that.
I prime the process. You know what I mean?
I see a munchkin.
You know what I mean?
And thank you for the love of the fake bangs.
okay.
Even Navy said, "I like your hair, Mom."
Yeah, it looks good. It looks really good. Hey, we did unlock onto the YouTube side the confetti in the game, so I'm gonna go ahead and do our last game there, and then I think we have another confetti to do there, Tony Spark. We have another confetti to do, and then we'll do our final game. Let's do final game first, and then we'll do confetti. How about that? Final game. Here we go.
Oh, Navy was ready for confetti.
Here comes the game, and
Oh,
then
you want to find the different one?
you'll get to watch confetti, kiddo. Yep, find the different one. Which
different?
one is it? Which one? Which one?
Point.
I,
quick.
so fast.
You're so fast.
So fast.
Got it, Navy.
Look at it go. I need to make these more difficult next year.
That was so fast.
Is there what? Need to see it? Arr. Next year we'll make these more difficult. Yeah, it was the one you said.
Got it. Reset.
You got it. You were fast. You were fast. We need ready?
Cover your eyes.
Cover them. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Hooray! You gonna grab the pink ones? Okay, you can grab pink ones. Let me get us back to our thanks scene here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. It's been a blast. And even though we didn't make it into our second costumes, that's 100% okay, because we are gonna wear them to Navy's school on Friday. Katie Thunder's super excited about that. You'll get to see them. Don't worry, you'll get to see them. Navy knows what they are, but she's not gonna tell anybody. It's a secret. It's a secret. Don't tell anybody. This is a great time. If you guys like the find the matching thing, we might actually create some for the normal streams that are just thunder themed. You stinker. Go see your mama before you spill the beans out here. My goodness. Nope. Nothing. Then you didn't hear nothing. You didn't hear nothing. Phyllis, your birthday is the 29th. Thank you guys for this amazing stream. Hey, happy gosh heckin' birthday. Or your 29th birthday is Friday. I'm sorry, I read that completely wrong. Your 29th birthday is Friday. Happy gosh heckin' Halloween birthday to you. You have the spookiest, coolest B-Day ever. I hope you enjoy it. Or nothing. Good. Nothing. Thank you guys so much again for hanging out with us. It's been a blasty blast. We'll see you again soon. Have a fantastic, safe Halloween, please. I don't even know. Just put them. Just put it on my mustache. There we go. How do the bangs look on me? I feel like I gotta. No, they do not. They do not work. They do not work on me. She said they work. No, they do not. They do not. The bangs do not bang on me. No. All right. Thank you guys so much. Have a fantastic Halloween. Be safe, but have a blast.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.